going live.
Going live in 1 minute. Okay.
All right.
We're living on a disk, floating through space, with a tiny sun.
Hey, I'm FTFE, welcome back to the channel that drowns stupidity in the bathtub of knowledge. Tonight there's going to be a flat earth, and I use this term very lightly, debate with what can only be described as a human pile of garbage. Santos, I'm not going to try to pronounce his second name because I'll probably get it wrong, but Psycho Santos, who's been sending me a bunch of death threats, so that's going to be a lot of fun. He is demanding to be in charge of the Zoom call. I think he's listening in on the other end right now. So, I may be muted by his side. I have no idea. But, yeah, this is happening. And we'll get going as soon as they're ready, I guess. Santos, are you there?
Barely.
Not surprised.
That's what I was talking about last time. We couldn't hear him well.
Wait, can you hear me?
All right, he's talking to his audience. We'll talk to our audience.
This is beautiful.
All right, so we're going to be talking. This guy, FTFE,
Let's listen to them, shall we?
Just rambling on. I think he thinks he is the premier wise know-it-all of the
absolutely.
Copernican theory. No one in history has ever been able to prove the Copernican theory, of course. They're all a bunch of clowns. They all have what they call evidence, but not one of them has ever proven with an experiment that the Earth is actually spinning. But of course, this guy's upside down because he looks upside down. So while he's talking to his audience, all his boyfriends,
we're listening
just,
to you.
Continue waiting till he's ready because obviously when you masturbate a lot, you're not ready when other people
there we
are
go.
ready.
Wait, lovely.
Make sure you keep both hands above the table, please, Craig, at all times, because I don't
think they can hear me.
I suspect when you've got your left hand under the table that you might be doing something that is not for the public audience. So I don't know what gibberish and farting you are saying from your mouth at the moment, but when you're ready, you can come on the show and join us.
I've been talking, you can't hear me.
We'll just wait for you to stop talking and farting to your friends.
I've been waiting for you to hear me. You can't work Zoom.
We gotta mute this.
Oh my god, it's like watching talking monkeys try to play with keyboards.
See what's happening? Where's that actually coming from?
Let's just watch them, guys. This is hilarious. Enjoy the
Where's the YouTube?
Under the audio on the
Come.
Like, I've been talking for ages. I can see my mic bouncing up and down on the Zoom call, but they can't hear me. This is beautiful. Sean, it's not me that can't tech, it's them that can't tech. I am connected to their Zoom call, and they can't route the audio through. Oh my goodness. Right, just my audience confirmed that you can hear both me and them, right? Which means that the Zoom problems are on their end.
No, you can come on. Okay.
You're right, debate shorties. I did insult monkeys. Yeah, this is beautiful. I can't hear anything. Can you? I can hear you.
We could bring everything through. Just hold your horses there, Rambo.
3 weeks to set this up, guys.
FTFE, the all-wise globetard, the world's premier globetard, is going to be...
They've got a whole team and they can't even do this. It's brilliant.
Stupidity today. Thank you very much, Craig, for joining us and letting people have a laugh.
Can you hear me yet?
Laughing of the universe forever. All of our ancestors will be
can't make Zoom work.
How stupid you are, and you're floating.
No, guys, he's calling me stupid whilst he can't make Zoom work.
Doing
with
Mach
an entire
88
team
around the sun. Very interesting how it keeps itself together. A ball of
Mach
dirt
is relative to an environment.
flying. Of course, I'm vertical and horizontal on the stationary horizontal Earth. I don't know about you. Looks like you're upside down now. Are you upside
hear me
down
or not? Can you hear me?
Why can't we shut that off? I don't.
Oh my God! I can confirm that my audio is going through to them. I will show you.
Just take
So,
the headphones off and use that for the...
If we look at the side, when I talk, you see my mic bouncing up and down, the green one there. See, when I'm talking, it's going through. It's just they haven't routed it to their system. So I am talking, it's connected, and they don't know how to use Zoom. This is brilliant.
Now let's plug in his speaker, right?
They literally need the whole team, and they can't even make it work. I hope you guys are enjoying.
Because
the
it's
show.
a brand new studio, and if you knew anything about OBS,
well, you had it last week.
Knew anything about Zoom, then you would understand. That,
I use Zoom every day. I use Zoom every day,
not as simple as you think.
It is very simple. I use it every single day, and it works fine.
Listen, I'll pay for your flight out here, and why don't you come fix up our studio?
I'm quite happy with my own studio. Actually, it works perfectly.
Come on, I'm sure you're in need for money, man. That's why you're doing this, right?
No, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine for money, actually.
You're
the
the biggest shill we know, but
so
we're about to
now,
really
right?
put you on the spot.
Can we confirm? Do you hear me? Yes or no?
Let's make this a positive debate, okay? Let's have a forum.
Can you hear me? Yes or no?
Let's take our time. Let's go one at a time. And you have your presentation. And
can you hear
ours,
me?
Right?
Yes or no?
Yes, we hear you.
Right, wonderful. That's the first bit of actual communication.
Yes, we hear you. So let's have a proper forum, okay? And we'll have you.
I just want to point out. I just want to point out before you go on. I'm not debating you.
No. We're going to point out. We're going to point out.
No. Excuse me. Before you carry on, I'm not talking to you. I am here to debate Santos.
I understand your English and you want to get your point across.
Yeah.
If you
could just leave, so I can talk to Santos.
Hey, I know you didn't listen in school.
Yeah, I'm not listening to you. I'm talking to Santos. So if you can just disappear.
Shut the fuck up, retard.
Hey, just hang out.
Santos, this debate is between you and I. Why have you brought someone with you?
Are you going to continue to talk?
Well, I want to talk to Santos. I don't know who you are.
But
you can
hold
leave.
on one second. It's not just Santos here, obviously, right?
Well, according to the emails that I've had with Santos, it was going to be just him and I.
Buddy,
so
can we establish?
Shut the fuck up, retard.
You're talking too much. All you have to do is listen.
Shut the fuck up, Nathan.
Sorry, what?
Who is that?
I don't know.
Dickhead.
What do you have in the background?
Well, I have no idea what you're on about, mate.
Come on, man.
He's got boyfriends under his table.
No,
I'm
listen,
a
let's
dumb
do a
flat
proper
earther,
forum.
and I don't understand science.
Let's get this done correctly. We'll have you speak. We'll have you.
So that's fine. We can get on with it once you leave. That's fine.
This guy is still talking. What's
Yeah,
wrong with him?
Well, I just want to point out that the debate is between me and Santos.
I'm tired
and I
of
don't
you
know
trying
who
to
you are.
point things out. Just be quiet for 2
Well,
seconds.
try and engage your ears. You have 2 ears and 1 1 mouth. Try and listen for 1 second.
My brother,
the
you will
debate is
point
between
everything out.
Santos
That's
and
not an
I.
issue.
The debate is between Santos and I. You
child.
can leave now.
You can't do it. You're like a little kid.
All right, retard, what do you got,
Go ahead,
what do you got
man.
to
You
say?
want to go and point something out? Go ahead.
Well, what I'd like to say is that the debate is between Santos and I, as confirmed by the email.
Correct,
So whoever
correct,
you are,
correct.
you can now leave. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Are you done with your point?
Yeah, yeah. Go on then. Off you go.
Was that what you wasted our time for? Okay.
But you're still here, though, aren't you?
Let's make this legitimate.
Sorry, every time you talk, I'm not interested because you're not in this
Make
debate.
a presentation, and then we
sorry,
have ours.
excuse me.
Is that
Excuse
fair
me.
enough?
I don't know who you are. I'm debating Santos. If you could disappear, please. Thanks.
Oh my God! I never seen a person so scared before.
Hey, listen, you've got all your boyfriends under
would
your
you like me
table.
to show the emails where you said it would just be you, Santos?
Show every
Show
single email.
everyone, you dickhead.
Oh, all the
trying-
death threats. Oh, cool. Let's show the emails
We're
then,
being
shall we?
what? Nice to you? You want to show those nice emails? Go right ahead.
Nice
Suki bag?
emails. Nice
I called you a
emails. Right.
faggot?
And
what about the
hey,
rest? What about the rest? What about the rest?
We just want to set it clear. Did you really get vaccinated twice?
Yeah, once. I'm waiting for my second one. It's soon.
Oh my Lord!
Look,
This
I'm
is
just
the
gonna
type
show.
of people that
I'll
we
tell you
have
what I
to
do
debate.
is until you
This
leave.
is the type of people that we're debating.
Until you leave, I will show
Filled with
the emails that
spike
Santos has been
proteins,
sending me.
he's spreading his disease all
Right.
over the place. That's why he actually, can't have any of his boyfriends with him.
Until his friend leaves, let's
Have him on a
go
Zoom
on.
call.
And,
But let's go ahead.
have
Let's
a
make
look
it.
at-
Let's make it fair for him,
where
right?
is
Santos,
it?
start him out, and
All right, faggot. Now let's start by making sure that we
so,
understand each other's model. Which is your model? Can you
has your
please
friend-
explain
has your
which
friend
is your
left
model?
yet?
I'm going to share my screen.
Yeah, has your friend
and
left yet?
We're going to see
okay.
which
So,
is your model.
So as we can see here, here's the first email
Let's
from
have a
well,
look
the most
now,
recent
shall we?
ones from Santos that say starts with "Hey girlfriend, can't wait to smash you
So
tomorrow
there's
night.
my screen. You can see
ask,
my screen.
can I ask you a personal question? Do you fuck faggots? And then he also points out, oh, and I'm going to kill you. That's right, you cried last time I said that and shared it with all your underage boyfriends. So there's one death threat. I could go and get the other one if you like, or we could go to the point where he starts calling my mother a dirty
I can't
whore.
raise the volume on this dickhead. He's got it
So,
he's got it on low. You can barely hear. I don't even know what he's saying. He's showing all the emails. Can we move on?
Look at the other one, shall we? Is your friend left?
horrible.
Hey faggot, how's the Santa Balls going? Once your friend leaves, we can carry on.
He doesn't want to
great.
debate. He wants to talk.
I want to debate. I want to debate Santos. I don't want you here.
Okay, so why don't you get started? We have people that are waiting for.
Yeah, cool. Once you leave, it can get started. That's fine.
What is he saying?
He's not leaving. He's staying right
Well-
there. I'm going to be talking, and he's not.
Well,
Do you
once he's gone,
understand?
we can get started.
It's English.
Once he
What
leaves,
language
we can get
would you like
started.
me to speak in?
Klingon,
Now.
please.
So before
Hey
we
fag,
go,
how are you today? Sorry to take you away from your hectic masturbation schedule. There's another nice one from
He's
him.
still going on with the letters. He's still going on with the emails.
let him go. Let him
What's
go.
wrong with him?
So
Let him go.
let's have a look. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's some good ones. We'll enjoy these ones. Once the guy leaves, I'll stop and we can get started. It's just me and you, Santos, or I show the emails.
Go ahead and pull up the email that he sent you. Go ahead. This is how it all started. Let's be men here, right? Because I know
wait,
obviously.
are you going to show an
obviously
email that
you're not
I
a man.
sent him? Are you going to show
Let's
an
be
email that
men.
I sent
Let's be
him?
men. Let's.
Are you
let's
gonna show an
see
email
who
that I sent
initiated
him?
what?
Fine. Yeah,
Let's
fine.
see.
Let's have a look at what you're showing, and let's see if it's an email from me, shall we?
Oh God! You've shut up.
Has your friend left?
Wow.
Has your
Wow.
friend left?
Okay. All right. So I'm screen.
I haven't
sharing
shut
my
up. You just don't know how to work your
Can you
tech.
see my screen? Craig, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay.
Has your friend left?
So this is how you guys
Again, that's not
approached
me. That's not
out of
me.
the blue.
That isn't me. You're not showing me. Please show an email from me.
This is how it began.
Yeah, no, that's not me.
This-
Show an
how
email
all
from me.
this- Oh,
Like-
Jesus.
Yep.
I can't hear half.
Is that an email from me? Yes or no?
No, the Bluetooth. That's how it always is. That's
So
how it
is
always
that-
plugs in. It's always plugged into his
Santos,
computer.
quick, serious question. Is that an email from
I
me?
can't do it like
Yes
this
or
for
no?
2 hours. We can't do anything.
Oh my God, they seriously can't make their
Let's
Zoom
put
work.
everything on pause. 1 second, Craig. We're gonna plug something in real quick, and hopefully we'll be able to hear you.
All right.
This is hilarious.
Hello. All right.
Yes, hello.
Oh, God. I can hear it.
Plug in the Bluetooth. No,
All
I
right.
can't do it like that. Plug in that Bluetooth so we can hear it from everybody. Santos, you know how to plug in your Bluetooth?
You got it figured out yet?
Same exact way.
Just bear with it. Just bear with us. Just relax. Stop talking, because it's all gibberish.
Never.
It's all,
Of course
it's all farting in the wind.
Right,
right?
can you
So
hear me any better now? I've added a boost.
Yes, I can hear it very, very well now. So
Right, I've had to like quadruple my volume so that your system can actually work. I'll do your job for you. It's fine.
no worries. You're the super all-wise knowing Copernican, aren't you? You're
No, I'm not a Copernican. I'm
Guru.
just a normal person.
you're not a Copernican?
No, I'm just a normal person. I wouldn't describe myself as a Copernican because that's dumb. Just as I was asking, could you show an email from me, not somebody else? Because I didn't send you that email.
Right, I know that, but this is how it began.
Yeah. So if I didn't send you that email, why did you send me over 100 emails calling my mother a whore with a stinky vagina and threatening to kill me when I never once acted anything like that toward you?
I can't be here.
To stop you stupid idiots bombing me with emails every 5 minutes.
I sent
Who's
you one email, and you instantly replied with a barrage of disgusting things. Do you think that's an acceptable way to communicate, Santos?
I think it's
Do you-
an acceptable,
do-
acceptable
do you-
way
do you
to
think it-
reply
do you think it's
to
no,
your delusional friend.
No,
who
you replied to
sent
me.
this very,
You
very
replied to
nasty
me.
Email.
Again, that's nothing. I don't know this person. I've no idea who that is. He's nothing to do with me. So please stop putting stuff on me that is nothing to do with me. I never once was mean or anything towards you. The very first email you sent me was a barrage of disgusting, homophobic things, calling my mother all sorts of nasty names, followed by death threats. Do you think that's an acceptable way to communicate with somebody that has never once said anything bad towards you?
Well, that's because I thought you and Chris, whoever this dickhead is from Australia...
So you just made an assumption. You just made an assumption.
Group of people who deserve that and more. I didn't even say enough to offend you.
Right. So I've never once said anything bad to or about you, and you think it's appropriate based on that. Excuse me, I don't have people. I don't have people.
Yours, Chris.
Nothing to do with me. Again, nothing to do with me. I do not know this person.
Pretending to be acting on your behalf and being on your team and representing you and calling me.
He sent me an email the same time he sent you one, right? He is not me. I did not send you that email.
Just watched you ranting your stupidity on Simon YouTube. Delusional retardation is all you have. You are a disgusting disgrace to Australia, a moron and a fool. I'd like to debate and debunk you or on YouTube or in person. But we wouldn't do that, don't we? Yeah. I think you need mental help, dude. Insanity isn't good. And you are definitely right up there with the biggest nutters on the planet. The biggest nutters on the planet. How would you feel if you got an email like that and then you come along...
Again, I did not send that email. It is nothing to do with me. He doesn't represent me.
Well, he did.
Well,
again, nothing to do with me. I do not control what other people do.
So many comments. People want us to get to the debate. They want us.
We will get to the debate once Santos. We will get to the debate once Santos issues an apology for the things he has said to me.
Hey, listen, you don't run the show, buddy. I don't know where you think you are.
I know exactly where you are in my house. Now sit down and behave.
Right?
I absolutely
and if anything, we'll throw you overboard.
Well, that's cool. If you boot me out, that means you rage quit.
If anything,
we will get started. We will get started once Santos. We will get started once Santa. He's nothing to do with me.
Stupid, delusional, fucking retard. Tell him to stop sending me hundreds and hundreds of messages every day.
Again, he has nothing to do with me.
You guys bombed me with emails.
Stop saying you guys.
So I bombed you back, and you deserve it.
Saying you
deserve all those compliments that I gave you
Santos,
and more.
All right, now calm down, child. This is nothing to do with me.
You need to relax yourself.
Hey, troll boy, just be quiet because again, you're not involved in this debate. So I'm going to talk to Santos now. Santos, We can start once you issue an apology to me for the disgusting things that...
fuck up. A pork
Santos.
face. A porky.
Santos.
Oink, oink.
Okay,
Oink,
I'll tell you
oink.
what. I'll tell you what we do. There's two options, right? You either apologise for what you've said, or I forward the emails to law enforcement. How about that?
Hey, when are you getting your second vaccine, by the way?
In a couple of weeks. In a couple of weeks.
Right, you'll be dead in about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Now,
Cool. My wife had hers like 10 weeks ago. She's still alive.
Debate.
Yeah.
Let's just
Before we start, you're going to apologise for the things
you
you've said.
Actually supporting what models we are.
Yeah. We're going to start once. We're going to start once you've apologised.
Right? Don't you? Is that correct?
Do you apologise for the things you said to me? Do you apologise for the things you said to me? Yes or no?
No, I don't. Faggot.
Then I'm going to forward the emails where you.
Much more.
I am going to forward the emails where you threaten to kill me to law enforcement if you don't apologise.
Do it. Interpol.
Do
I'll
it,
give
you
you the number.
faggot. Go ahead.
Right.
Go.
So I just want you to confirm to all of your followers that you think it's acceptable to say these things to somebody that has never said anything bad to you.
No, you did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I did not.
He's not allowing us to.
Please show me. Right. Show me the emails that I sent. Show me the emails that I sent.
You want to get
Show me the emails that I sent that were nasty towards Santos.
Give me a minute.
Go on.
Because I
Do
can't
it.
hear this guy just dribbling.
You still can't hear me even though I've boosted my volume 4 times. Incredible.
That's what I was telling you.
Right, go on then. Just so we're clear, everybody, Santa here does not want to apologise for threatening to kill me, calling my mother a whore of a stinky cunt. Right? So let's get on and let him present his nonsense. Santa, go on, do your thing. Are you there?
I can't hear him. I don't know what he's saying.
I'm waiting for you to present your evidence.
We've been trying to for the past half an hour.
Yeah, I just wanted to make everyone aware that you are piles of disgusting human trash that think it's okay to say those things and don't want to retract it, even though I never said anything nasty. I just wanted to make sure that everybody's aware of that. So now, me and Santos can continue to talk about the fact that he's a dumbass that thinks the Earth is flat. So, Santos, go on then.
All right. First of all, let's establish for the audience what model of the
globe.
flat Earth that I teach.
There isn't a model of the flat Earth, so that's cool.
Find out if there's
You don't have to be retarded. You can
I'm aware that you don't have to be retarded. You could just stop being a flat earther. But to be clear, you do not have a model, so you cannot be teaching a model.
How do you know I don't have a model?
Because there is no flat Earth model. There's no such thing as a flat Earth model.
What's your model?
The globe.
And it's spinning, right?
It's rotating, yes. We know that.
And
It's been
orbiting?
measured. Yeah, that's been measured as well.
And it's also, the sun is also going around the center of the Milky Way galaxy, isn't it?
Yeah, like once every 250
Yeah, and the Milky
million
Way
years or
galaxy
something.
is also the fourth movement, which is in the center of the universe, right?
Yeah, they've all been measured, yes.
All right, so this, can you see my screen?
You're still showing the straw man of the solar system. Yeah, we see that.
So is this more or less what you believe? There's the sun.
Absolutely
Mercury's
not. That's
next.
nothing. Like, I don't have. Number one, I don't have beliefs, and that is nothing like the heliocentric model. No.
You don't subscribe to anything like this?
No, that's completely inaccurate and out of scale.
Well, describe your model then. Explain it.
The heliocentric model.
Yeah.
Yeah,
explain
that's
it.
what. Explain which part.
correct.
Well, what's wrong with this? Because everybody else is subscribing to this one here.
No,
that I have on my screen here.
that's a complete straw man of the heliocentric position. Nobody thinks that that's what the solar system looks like.
Since school days, I've been taught that Mercury's first, then Venus, then the Earth, then Mars, then Jupiter, then Saturn.
Yeah, but that's not what it looks like. That is nothing like to scale.
Oh, so
at
what
all.
does it look like then?
Well, a lot larger for a start.
Show us what it looks like.
Oh, no, you want me to show you what it looks like? I could bring up Universe Sandbox and show you what it looks like, but you are...
No, show us the model. Show us the model that you scientists have designed to present to the public.
That's not how models work. You don't have a model and show it to someone. A model is a...
so you don't have a model then?
Yes, we do have a model, but I don't think you know what a model is.
So can you show it to us?
That you don't show people a model. That's not how it works.
Okay, so you can't present your model.
You are strawmanning what a scientific model is.
No, I'm not strawmanning anything. You said that you want us to present our model. We are telling you, now present yours. We're just giving you back what you're giving to us.
Wait, you haven't presented a model, though, and
no. We want you to present
there
yours.
Is no model. So
no, there is no flat Earth model. But
would you like to see my model? Would you like to see the model I teach?
No. Let him start with his
let me ask a question. No, you guys are going to present first, and I'm going to laugh at what you say.
Why?
Because I'm in charge, basically.
Show your model.
So again. Can we just get some definitions that way? Could you please tell me what you think a scientific model actually is?
All right. Can you see my screen?
Wait, I just asked the question. Could you please tell me what you think a scientific model is?
What a scientific model is?
Yes, please tell me what you think a scientific model actually is.
What sort of a question is that? I mean,
it's a simple question. Model? Yes, I would like you to describe to me what a scientific model actually is. Can you do that?
You're just making up things as you go. Describe to us what a scientific model is then. You tell us, enlighten us.
That's literally what I just asked you. Do you know what a scientific model is, yes or no?
Apparently, we don't know your definition of what it is.
No, the definition. Do you know the definition of a scientific model, yes or no?
Your definition doesn't mean that that's what the definition really is.
No, I just mean the definition of what a model is. Do you know what a scientific model actually is?
Enlighten us.
Do you know, yes or no?
Enlighten us. That should answer your question.
Right, okay. It is a collection of experiments and observations and explanations that describe the nature of our reality, that can make accurate predictions over and over and over, down to like the minuscule scale. Now, there isn't a flat Earth model, and I use this term very, very lightly using air quotes, that can accurately explain all the different phenomena that we experience. The heliocentric model does this perfectly. So, a model is not something that I can just get out and show you. That's not what a scientific model is. So you started with trying to strawman the very definition of the thing that you want to talk about. So, now that we know what an actual scientific model is, Santos says that he has one that he teaches. I would very much like to see that, because I have been on over 520 Flat Earth debates, and I have not once been shown anything that could be considered a model of the Flat Earth. Please, for all my audience and yours, show me the Flat Earth model that you teach.
Please, once again, define your definition of a scientific model. Once again, you just did it, but do it again.
Did.
No, I know you did. Go for it. Again, please define it.
A collection of observations, experiments, and scientific investigation that can accurately describe the nature of reality.
Bullshit, right? Scientific investigations, right? Led by your Copernican science. Is that what you're talking about?
And equations?
Just actual,
right? Is that what you're talking about?
And all
if you want to add hom stuff, that's fine. Science has very specific definitions.
Myself. I have a syncretistic model as well, and I could just tell you that comes from observations and testing, and it comes from all sorts of things as well.
And does it explain all the observations that we see? Every single observation that we
Do you not understand that you're just repeating the same things that have been taught?
No, I'm not. I have tested the world quite extensively.
You sound like a broken record.
Every show you
I have tested the world extensively.
In the wind. You're just farting in the wind and saying this robotic stupidity. Can you see my screen?
Right. Yes, I can see your screen, Santa Claus. I can see your screen, Santa Claus. Now, please present me the model that you teach.
Santa Claus is your father. Remember that.
I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I'm talking to Santa Claus and his little elf there.
Yeah, you're talking to your papa.
Cool. So, please carry on.
He's going to put you in your bed and tuck you in and give you
Child, come on.
For the viewers,
Santos, can you keep your little friend there in check and have the conversation between us two?
So talk right. Come correct. Stop what you
I've done that so far.
Demeaning, degrading.
I haven't done any of that. I haven't done any of that.
Be a man. Be a man.
You know what a man would do? A man would apologize for threatening to kill somebody. That's what a man would do.
Listen, we'll get to everything later. If you could explain to us exactly who that gentleman was that contacted us.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I get right. Let me tell you something quick. Let me explain to you something quickly.
Young sir, We perceived it to be somebody from your team because we were contacted simultaneously.
Okay, calm down. Let me explain to you. Okay?
No, we're very calm. We're very calm.
Do not
Don't worry about us calming down,
well,
all right, Rambo?
Now, be quiet and let me talk for a second then. Let me just respond to what you said, okay? I do not have a team. I am me. I do this on my own. I receive thousands of emails every day. I do not know who everybody is. So please do not put what somebody else has done on me, okay?
Well, that's the same with me. Your friend was bombing me with emails, and I didn't know how to get rid of him. You keep calling him my friend. I have no idea who he is.
Okay, well, we'll get to that later. The viewers really want to get to the debate, so let's move on. Santos, please. Move on to the model.
That proves that you are a liar because he contacted you and then you started bombing me with your emails. Now,
I get emails from lots of people, like I just said.
Let's move on. Let's move on, please. Let's move on. Forget the emails.
Yeah, so
post them. Do whatever you want.
Oh, don't worry. There will be a video entitled "Flat Earther Threatens to Kill Me" that will probably go viral. It's going to be lovely.
I won't have to. You'll be dead with the vaccine within 6 months.
Well, all the people that haven't died from it are very much laughing at you, so it's cool. What are you going to do in 6 months when all these people haven't died from taking the vaccine, Santa?
Hey, can we move on, please?
This is getting annoying. Because this is I'm just going to hit the abort button. This is just useless.
You're going to rage quit. You're going to rage quit. Oh, damn it! I haven't beat my record. Shit.
See,
if you're going to rage quit, you should have done it 20 minutes ago.
Yes, you have serious mental issues, dude. You can't let us move on.
Okay, so I've asked about 20 times.
You're not allowing us to talk. Everybody
I've asked about 20 times, present it, but you keep gabbing.
Stop talking. Just stop talking. Stop
I'm waiting.
talking.
Carry on.
Look, he's still talking. He's still talking.
Hey.
I'm asking you to go. Off you go.
Hey, faggot, shut the fuck up. You ready?
Oh, listen to this.
Now, people can see.
Shut the fuck up, Nathan.
See? These are your people.
You stupid.
Who is that? Sorry, Santa.
You have people on your call. You don't even know who they are?
There's no one on my call.
Hey guys, you want to hear a funny story while we're all chatting, dude? I'm dating a first grader.
Was that Nathan Thompson?
Look, you have people on your call. You don't even know who they are. Santos, move on.
Was that Nathan Thompson?
Keep talk. Just talk over them.
All right, I'm going to talk over this moron. This is what the ancients described as how the universe works. This is every system works. The model of the universe, there is only one model. That's how I know the model, the true model. There is only one model, and it's the model of the atom. The atom is a fractal of the human being. It is a fractal of the solar system. It is a fractal of the universe. Everything is self-similar from the microcosm, macrocosm. So if you look at an atom,
you got any evidence for that?
Are you going to let me explain this?
Oh, I just asked if you got any evidence to the thing you just said.
We're getting to it. Can we continue, please?
Why does your elf keep talking?
Oh my God, this guy's she's relentless.
Hey, can I see both hands up please? I'm sure.
Oh no, they're definitely under the table. They're definitely under the table.
I know, man. Look, I'm sorry to take so much time away from your very hectic masturbation schedule, you know, but truth needs to get out there. So people are waiting for it. If you'll just shut the fuck up, we'll do it. Hey, how's that? Now, there's only one
quick question before you carry on. Do you think you're looking good so
people
far?
Out there in the world, there is only one model, and it's the atom. So
the model with the flat
take a look at this picture here, right? Have a look at this picture here.
Oh my God.
There's the flat Earth, the plane of inertia of every magnetic system. Every atom has a neutron. That is the plane of inertia. That is the only place where matter can exist. Scientists have proven that the matter happens at the neutron, at the plane of inertia. Here is another atom. Here is how the system
can you please just repeat what you just said?
Center. And that shows you how the stars work as well, if you will listen and stop talking.
Yeah, I just want a bit of a cut. I didn't quite, you cut out a second there. No, sorry.
How it has been explained in a...
You genuinely cut out. I didn't hear what you said.
Repeat yourself. You didn't hear it.
Go back to what you said about the neutron and the plane of existence. You cut out.
Okay. There's the atom. The Egyptians said all is atum, and they also said man is the measure of the universe. That's how I know the true model, because that's the model I've been teaching from the beginning. It is astrological, it is biblical, it comes from Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. It comes from the, behind me is the Aztec calendar, that one there. That actually, in the center of that calendar is the Earth, the flat Earth.
Yeah, you know I can't see you because you're sharing your screen.
It's fine. Move on.
Right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
No.
It says you are screening share screen.
Yes, I was saying I couldn't see you pointing to your map because you were screen sharing. Goodness me.
Yeah, just continue. No, it's fine. Just continue screen sharing.
All right. The Toltecs, the Aztecs, the Egyptians, the Babylonians, the Persians, the Indians in Bhagavad Gita, the Bible, and especially Ptolemy. Why Ptolemy? I've always been using the Ptolemaic system because that's who supposedly Copernicus, the Jesuit, debunked. So Copernicus comes along with his moving Santa ball all of a sudden, and the astrologers, for thousands and thousands of years now, their model, which is the atomic model, has been supposedly debunked. So I'll continue on with some pictures of
Can
what
I just
my model looks
respond
like.
to one thing you've said before you go on? You're saying that the fundamental atom in the plane of the inertia is the neutron, right? But the most common element and atom in the universe, hydrogen, doesn't have a neutron?
Yeah. Okay, but it's
a
got
bit
a
strange,
proton
right?
and an electron, right?
Uh-huh, yeah, definitely.
Great.
But
That's
you just
fine.
said it's all about the neutrons, so I was just
Can
a
you
little
see this
confused
picture?
with that.
Can you see this picture here?
Yes, a lovely picture. You got anything other than cartoons?
Right.
Or?
Here's the Indian system, the flat Earth, Bhumandala. This means flat Earth. That's what they called the Earth for thousands and thousands of years. There's the North Pole in the middle, Mount
Lovely.
Meru, and then there are 7 planes under the Earth. This is what they call hollow Earth. There are more other planes, heavenly planes, before we reach the transcendental planes. But here we are in Midgard, and there's the Yggdrasil tree of the Nordics. They have the flat Earth.
I've seen Avengers.
Repeat that again. What do you say?
I've seen Avengers and all the 4 films. They were great.
I don't know what he said.
The Avengers. You saw the Avengers.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Moving on.
All right. There it is there. The plane of inertia is in the heart of each human being. This is what is called an atom or Adam Kadmon. Adam comes from atom. And that's why we have an anatomy, because we are made of atoms. And that is the model of the universe, the atom. There it is there again. There it is there again. There's the flat Earth inside of a sphere, a toroidal sphere. Our Earth is a disk in the center of a toroidal sphere, as you will see, with many, many proofs. This is only part 1, Craig. If you're not going to join me in part 2, 3, and 4, I will make a perpetual full review in part 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to get out as much as I can today in this segment. This is part 1. I have only just begun. So you better hold your chat, man, because you're going to look like a real moron before you die after the second
I'm going to look like a moron. Oh, my goodness. So
right,
I just want to point out, wait, I thought you just showed me your model. So if I could just respond to you showing me your model, that wasn't a model. None of that was a model. Where is the model you promised me?
You think is a model.
No, an actual model.
You won't buy what you consider to be a scientific model.
No, what science considers to be a model.
Go ahead.
That's not a model. Okay, so using that, could you please predict for me the exact location of the next annular eclipse? Or could you please predict me the exact time that that Hal-Bopp will come back into viewing distance of Earth? Could you do that using that model that you just brought up? Or
yes,
could you use that model to predict the weather accurately going forward? And could you use that model to predict seismic activities and locate the location of the seismic activities? Could you use that model to accurately track the position of the sun, the angles of all the other planets, and predict when things like other planets are going to go in front of the sun? Because no, nothing about what you presented would be able to do anything that a model would be able to do.
Yes, it does.
What you just presented was a load of nonsense about you not.
Yes, it does.
What you just presented was.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Are you having a stroke? Are you having a stroke?
Yes, it does.
Are you having a stroke?
Time.
Are you having
shut the
are
fuck
you having
up
a stroke?
And I'll show you.
I haven't finished
exactly
talking.
How we do it and how they've done it for thousands of years before Copernicus.
But most importantly, you must have a reason.
Face. Oink oink.
But
shut up, oink oink.
I haven't finished talking. So
too much pork. Shut the
I
fuck
do like a
up,
bacon sandwich.
Degenerate.
I haven't finished talking.
Are you ready?
I haven't finished talking.
Shut up, faggot.
I haven't finished
Shut
talking.
up.
No, I haven't finished what I was saying.
Can we move on?
Once I finished what I was saying.
And shut the fuck up.
Santos, I let you just spew your nonsense for 5 minutes, so I'm going to respond to a lot of the things that you said.
You're going to listen now.
This is my turn.
Here we go, people. Now,
this is my turn. Santos, this is my turn. Please behave.
You've just
Santos.
You've just said a whole bunch of gibberish, fuckwit.
This is my turn to respond to the things that you said, and then we can continue, okay? So please scroll that back up. I want to go to the beginning.
I don't understand what he's saying.
Say again, please, faggot.
I don't know who faggot is, but if you could please scroll that back up to the top, because I would like to go over some of your points.
All right, there I am at the top.
Okay, so, well, you started with the straw man of the solar system, which we don't follow, so that was a fail. Go down, go to the atom part that you were at. That was funny.
This guy thinks an atom is funny, and he doesn't know that there's atom, that everything is atomic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Do you know what job I did in the Royal Navy?
Can you face that to me? I mean, I'm the one that...
Santos, are you aware of what job I did whilst I was in the Royal Navy? Is your Zoom still broken? Can you not hear me? Oh my goodness, this is like talking with...
It's good, it's good.
Chimps.
Yeah, go.
Do you know what job I did whilst I was in the Royal Navy, by any chance?
The Royal Navy. Well,
Yeah.
well. Honourable Craig. Well, excuse me, Honourable Craig, for...
It was a very specific question. Do you know what job I did whilst I was in the Royal Navy?
No, you're going to tell us anyway, right?
Yes. I was waiting for you to respond. Yeah, so I was a nuclear engineer. You're talking to someone who knows everything about the atom. So I'm very much enjoying this.
Everything about the atom, do you?
It was my job to, yes.
You think you know everything about the atom.
No, all the experiments and stuff that are conclusive
just admit
evidence.
that this is what you were taught. This is what you were taught.
It's not only what I was taught, but what I was able to use to operate and maintain nuclear reactors.
No, this is the equipment that's set up by the Copernican Jesuit backing.
Excuse me, I was involved in building the things.
I don't think you understand. And who taught you how to build them?
Engineering, science.
So engineer? No. It was God. It was divinely given to you from above.
God isn't the thing. So
from a textbook, you studied it. You went to school for this.
Of course I went to school because I'm not a moron. Education is not indoctrination.
You got this from an indoctrination.
I didn't only get it, I used it in a job for many years successfully without blowing up a nuclear reactor.
You know everything about the atom. We got that part. Okay, moving on.
Craig, listen, please listen. Look.
Wait, I'm still asking questions about your presentation. Please carry on.
Hey, listen, let's
scroll that down a little bit for me.
Let's try to make this right. Let's just talk about flat Earth, and that's
I'm trying to, but the elf keeps interrupting.
All right, so let's go. We'll give you 5 minutes, and we'll take 5 minutes, and let's start the counter now. Go ahead.
Wait, no, I want a back and forth because I'm asking questions about the things that he brought up.
Go ahead. Just do what you wanna do.
Go back to the model of the atom for me, and tell me about that again.
Just go ahead. We want to move on. We have so many things.
All right, let's get back to this atom.
I want to move
Oh,
on.
thank you, lovely. I don't care what you want, Elf. This isn't between you and I. Please be quiet.
Elf. Look at your face. You know?
No, I'm clearly not an elf. You're the one that's sitting next to Santa.
You look like.
You're the one that's sitting next to.
Look at what you look like.
My wife likes it. Oh, that's all I can say.
I know she does because she's your little helper.
You haven't got.
Yeah, she does help with the channel a little.
Come on, you got
I've been-
boyfriends.
I've been married for nearly 15 years.
They're getting upset. Let's just move on.
I don't care who I upset.
Let's
I really
move on.
don't care who
No,
I
I'm
upset
saying
because
he's
Right,
getting upset
so-
like a little girl. Let's just move on.
Do me a favor. So, talking about the model of the atom, describe what an electron is for me.
well, Thomas Young, the guy who so-called discovered the electron, said that it is not a particle.
Okay,
No
so
matter
what is it?
Scientists say, Thomas Young, the discoverer of the electron,
Was Thomas Young a
said-
scientist?
Yeah, you don't even know Thomas Young, the
No,
discoverer of the...
you just said no matter what scientists say, it's not an electron, but then you said that it's not a particle.
No,
but
this,
then,
I'm quoting
so-
him. He said,
right, okay.
no matter what scientists say today in their books, the electron is not a particle because particles do not exist. Thank you, Walter Russell, as well, who also came to the same conclusion when he destroyed the atomic model.
Destroyed the atomic. Right. So yes, you're almost right
Atomic
that
suicide.
you're almost right in the not everything's a particle. Everything breaks down to wave functions eventually, but we can absolutely treat the electron as a particle because the fact that you and I are talking right now is due to our understanding of the electron as a particle and its ability to quantum tunnel. The fact that we are able to talk over Zoom the way that you and I are, the way that I'm able to edit fancy VFX, the way that anything happens with a computer is due to our understanding of the electron, being able to treat it as a particle that can quantum tunnel and act as a 1 or a 0 inside computers. That's how information is stored within hard drives. So you can say it's not a particle, but the fact that you and I are talking right now relies on our understanding of the electron as a particle.
Yes, that's lovely. That's nice.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Beautiful.
Unless you want to debunk quantum tunneling, of course.
That's knowledge. I enjoy that knowledge.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I mean, now, to clarify, you're not completely wrong about it not being a particle. It can be treated as a wave with a wave function, absolutely 100%. But it can also be treated as a particle for purposes that we need to understand. But, you know, every particle, every subatomic particle, everything breaks down to wave functions eventually. So you're saying things that are kind of half correct, but, you know, then chucking in a load of mumbo jumbo. So now... okay, that's what I wanted to quickly cover on... and do you know what the atomic particles break down to?
What atomic particles break down to?
Yeah.
That's what's called subatomic particles.
Correct,
okay?
correct.
Because the universe is infinitely self-similar fractally from the microcosm to the macrocosm, and it
I do like word salad.
One model. There is only one model that the universe uses to create the wave function, and that is the torus field. That's how I know
you keep
that
saying the word model. But...
we are living in a massive torus field, and the Earth is the plane of inertia in the middle. And I'm going to show you and prove
that was a lovely
you.
amount of word salad there. So now subatomic particles. Subatomic particles. What do they break down to?
Electrons, neutrons, moons, quarks, subquarks.
What? Wait, no. You just said atomic particles, which are not what breaks down to subatomic particles, and then mentioned more subatomic particles. What do subatomic particles break down to?
Yeah, I don't understand his point either. Can we move on to the flat Earth?
What's the point of that? Because whatever.
I was just wondering if you're so gone on about the model of the atom being. I just wondered about your specific knowledge of the atom, which seems
we understand
lacking.
that you read it.
Are you going to go on about neutrinos and quarks and all of these?
Oh, I could do. Yeah, neutrino measurements actually are helping determine the exact the Earth. But anyway, please carry on. Like, scroll down a bit. There was a couple other things I wanted to go over. Let me just remind myself, because you did spout a lot of nonsense. So please scroll that down more.
Get to the evidence.
Oh, this is amazing. All right, so
Yes, it is.
The folks that are viewing can see that there is only one model. The universe.
Well, that's a claim.
The universe is very, very small. It can only produce torus field, magnetic torus fields, redshift, blue shift. One half will be redshift, the other half will be blue shift.
Tune's right. Sorry, I just was listening back to what your elf friend said there. When I asked him what subparticles break down to, he said electrons, protons, moons, and quarks. Was that right?
This guy with the elf friend, man.
I suppose so.
You, bro.
Yeah.
You got a big issue.
Right, sorry, please carry on. Right, get to your next point. Right, so we've covered your misunderstanding of the atom. That was fantastic. So please get to your next point. That's wonderful.
All right, so what I'm showing is that if the atom is the only model of the universe, which is a torus field, then we know what a human being is going to, the model of a human being, and we know the model of the universe. The universe is the same as a man, because man is the measure of the universe. Okay?
Sorry, could you just say that once more? You broke up it. Just a man, the universe is what?
You're not breaking up. He's lying.
Man is the measure of the universe.
Man is the measure of the universe. Right, cool, lovely.
I'm sure you've never heard that before. I can tell. You haven't read any cosmologies, mythologies, sacred books, or anything. Because
oh my God, this is beautiful.
If you're laughing at that, there's billions of people.
You know what? I just need to quickly check something with my chat.
Absolute dickhead! If you don't know, man is the measure of the universe. Cool. Only ignoramuses don't know that. And you're laughing at me by saying one of the most universal truths of history, where it says, man, know thyself, and you will know all the gods.
I do need to quickly ask my chat something, so just bear with me for 1 second. Chat, if Tau Ceti Alpha isn't there, could somebody please contact him and ask him to start recording? Thank you. Right, please carry on. Please carry on, Santa Claus.
That's a compliment, by the way. Santa Claus is a bearer of knowledge, wisdom, and good gifts. So I appreciate this.
You look like Santa Claus has been doing intermittent fasting.
Just gonna keep going.
That's why I kept my beautiful white beard for you today.
I mean, I'd call you Gandalf, but I wouldn't want to, insult Gandalf. So anyway, please do carry on. This is extremely entertaining. I mean, educational.
Will you allow us to?
Well, I'll allow Santos to. I don't know why your elf keeps talking.
Will you allow him to? Because you keep interrupting every 30 seconds you're doing. Come on.
Well, yeah, that's because I like to go over the points that you brought up. So that's what's going to happen.
Let him give you the information that you want to hear, and then you could come back.
No, we do it point by point. That's easier.
Yeah. So here I have already presented my model. This is more or less all the ancients saw it to be. It was a massive torus field, just like this, and it's intersected in the center by a plane of inertia, and that's where matter occurs. There it is. And this is pretty much, when you look at supposed galaxies on Google images, you will see these images everywhere. In fact, what I'll do is I'll pull that up right now. Galaxy. So, images, galaxy, torus field, right there. See that there?
Yeah, lovely.
That's exactly, see this here? This big apple, this torus field? That's exactly the true model of the universe. There are billions of these. We are only one, and there are many more of these systems. This is an atom, but it's a macrocosm atom, and it's actually called an apple or a big apple. And as you can see here, trees take the shape of torus fields, galaxies with their jets. This is, top part is blue shift, bottom part is red shift. Atoms work the same way because this is the only model that exists. There is no other model. The universe cannot make any other model. There you go. There you have it. Now, so I wanted all of your audience to know that this is the astrological, biblical, and most ancient of all models. Now, Craig cannot come up with a model, but
I have a model. It's called the heliocentric model.
But you can't show it, can you?
I could show you plenty of stuff about which particular part of the heliocentric model would you like me to show you? I mean, you still haven't shown me a model, so you know. Well,
I've got two pictures here. Do you want to share a picture? You can share screen and share which one you adhere to, please.
Again, a model isn't something that you can just show. That's not how it works. Which particular part of the heliocentric model would you like me to explain?
Well, is this correct in the order of the planets? Mercury first, closest to the sun.
I mean, that is the correct order of the planets, yes.
Oh,
yeah, you don't have to try and sound intelligent, just yes.
No, I don't need to sound intelligent, I am. That is the correct order of the planets, I mean, but that is nothing like what the solar system looks like or is even described as in the slightest. The proportions are completely off, the planets don't line up like that, the scale is insanely wrong. It's not in 3 dimensions. I mean, that is literally a straw man of my position.
Yeah, okay. Well, same with the pictures I presented. They are only like 1/100th of the potential of describing and explaining how the solar system works. But at least I have a basic model so that your listeners don't think that I'm talking about a pizza flying around in space with water flowing over the edge where boats are going off the edge. No, I don't subscribe to that. There's no edge. It's a torus field. We live inside of a torus field. You can laugh all you want, but that's I'm
definitely laughing because that is not a model by any definition of the word model.
By your definition.
No, by any definition. Not just by my definition, by any definition of the word model. What Santa has just presented is not...
And then now that's real?
Why is your elf talking again? Why did your elf keep talking?
This guy, something's wrong with him. Really, man.
No, I'm just really confused because Santos told me the debate was between him and I. So is he a liar?
So let him speak, man. Let Santos speak. You keep interrupting. You're not allowing
Santos and I are having a back and forward. All right? It's not just a platform for Santa to spout nonsense. It's not a back and forth. Yes, it is. It may be a back and forward if you keep your elf mouth quiet.
It's a back and forth.
So, now, I've been trying to ask questions. Right, so we'll get on to how your model can predict things that happen to show that it's actually a model and provide the explanations as to how these things happen. So, using your model... how do you predict solar eclipses?
Quite easily. I've made lots of videos on it. All you need is you can easily do it by going to a free website on astrology. There's hundreds of them, and you can go forward in time, and you can see when the sun or the moon are near the north or the south node, and you can predict an eclipse. A kindergarten child can do that. In fact, they would do it.
But I've just asked for your model. I've just asked how your model predicts it. Now, not only does it need to predict it, it needs to be able to exactly predict where we would see the shadows and everything, the exact place on Earth where you'd be able to see it from, the exact position of the eclipse from based on where you are. How does your model make these predictions?
Well, quite easily. It does that because it's a system. As all atoms work, they all work the same way, and they all have a rotation and an orbit and a cycle, which is repeatable. The 18-year Metatronic cycle of the moon it just keeps repeating.
Not just saying it keeps repeating will not give you the accurate predictions to be able to see the eclipse from specific places on Earth. Could you please show me the maths around your model that shows us how to make that prediction? Because that's what a model does. It uses maths to actually show that the predictions are possible. So using your model, and again I use the term model lightly because you haven't shown a model, but using your model, please show me the math that would allow us to make these accurate predictions?
Well, if you give me a chance, we might get to that.
Well, let's do that now. Let's do that now, as that's what where we're talking about the model right now, and that's what we've got to. So as we're in that point in the back and forward, how about you do that now, using your model? Show me the math that would allow us to make the exactly accurate predictions about solar eclipses. I would love to see it.
It's quite easily. I just told you my model is astrological.
That just saying my model is astrological and it repeats doesn't allow us to make accurate predictions of places on Earth we will be able to view the eclipse.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Show me the math around that then. Please show me the maths around that.
All you have to do is go to an astrological site and it will tell you the right ascension of meridian of all the planets.
And what are they based on?
The declination of all the planets. So, for instance, if the moon is, say, in the sign of Cancer, you know that the moon is...
Right,
that the moon is going to cast a shadow that when the eclipse occurs, you know that it's going to be... the shadow that it casts will be in the northern hemisphere as opposed to the southern hemisphere. You just have to know when the moon conjuncts the north or the south node and know which sign it's in, and you will know where it will be cast on the Earth. It's simple. My model is astrological. Astrology has been around for millions of years.
So now I'm confused because earlier on you said that the only model of the universe is the atom, but now you're saying that your model is astrological. I mean,
they are one and the same thing. Astrology.
So the atom is astrology. Right, but again, using the astrological sites, which I've looked at all of the ones that are available, none of them make accurate predictions down to the millimeter of where you'll be able to view particular parts of the eclipse from. None of them. They roughly give you an idea of when the eclipses will be, but not one of them gives you the exact accurate predictions to be able to view and predict exactly when and where you will be able to see the eclipses from. To do that, you need maths based around your model. So, you saying it's a thing, it's all well and good, Santa, but please show me the maths that will accurately predict what you say will happen on your model. Can you do that, yes or no?
Absolutely, yes.
Oh, lovely, please show me then. Go on then, I would love to see it.
I need time to build up to that.
No, just do that now.
No, I can ask you the same question to do that, and you won't be able to do that.
Oh, I absolutely can. I've got several programs on my computer that could do it accurately.
All right, let's have a look at it. Thank you very much.
Right now I'm asking you questions, but you're the one that's claiming that you're able to...
That's not how it works.
It absolutely is how it works, because that's what's happening right now. You just made the claim that your model... Elf, please be quiet. Elf, please be quiet.
Come on, man. You got to be fair.
I can use... Elf, be quiet. I can literally use Universe Sandbox 2.
Listen, you degenerate, vaccinated swine.
Elf, please be quiet.
Call me Elf again. You're going to see what's going to happen to you.
Please be quiet, Elf. I'm talking to Santa.
You're going to regret it. You're going to regret those words.
Of course, Elf. Now, please be quiet so I can talk to Santa.
There you go. That's it. That's it. Watch. You're going to see.
Yeah, of course. Cool, Santa. Nice. Right, so, Santa. So, now, your model... the maths, please, to make those predictions, because I've got a program called Universe Sandbox 2, which I could load up and show you any solar eclipses from any time and how the entire solar system works using Universe Sandbox 2. It's very, very easy. But using your model, specifically the one that you've shown me, the atom astrology model, please show me the maths that allows us to make those predictions.
We don't have them available right now. Moving on.
Elf, why do you keep talking?
I can explain that to you with my hands. Now, listen carefully.
You're not on screen, so I can't see you.
Just listen carefully. I'm on the screen. Okay, stop sharing.
So just to be clear, your model is using your hands to explain things.
This guy's relentless.
Well,
yes, I very much am. Yes, I told you I'd be in control.
What's wrong with that?
With lack of logic.
If I use my hands to describe things, I use my hands to play the guitar.
That's not the maths that a model would be able to have.
All right. Well, are you listening?
I'm listening, but I still can't see you because you haven't stopped
when you go to that site...
Wait, one second. Let me get you back up on screen on my side. Just cool your jets.
Circus, man. Circus.
Hey, give me a sec just to
That's what
bring. There we
David
go.
Weiss was talking about. This is exactly it. That's why.
No wonder David Weiss won't come on your show.
He just can't.
Oh, that's because he's terrified of me. Yes, I was just getting my camera up so that we could see you. So please, Elf, calm your jets.
No one's terrified of you.
You're a
stupid.
dwarf.
So
Eric Dubay is, David Weiss is, Nathan Oakley is, Sleeping Warrior is. They're all terrified of me. Otherwise, I have said that I will go on their shows, and they are still terrified to do it. They are all terrified. If they, at least Santa, you have the balls to turn up.
This is your chance. This is your chance. Okay. When you go to that site that you mentioned, they are actually using the ancient geocentric model to make the predictions for the eclipses. They tell you that they are using the heliocentric model, but they are liars. And this is how it works. What you need to know is the declination and the right ascension of meridian of every single planet, and when they transit and conjunct or oppose or square each other, and you will know when certain phenomena happen on the Earth.
And that's all based on a globe, yes.
But
just to confirm, Santa,
astrolabs.
Just to confirm, though, did you say the geocentric model? Was that right? Did you say that?
Of course, everything's. They're using the geocentric.
You know, geocentrism thinks the Earth's a sphere, right?
No, it doesn't.
Really, you should talk to Robertson Jennis.
Guy's a dickhead.
I'm aware of that. I destroyed him in debate. But geocentrism thinks the Earth is a sphere. So I'm just very confused when you say the geocentric model, because that's a sphere. And obviously there's a couple of different geocentric models.
I just showed you the model that the Earth is in the middle of a torus field, and it's geocentric. And all the planets rotate above the Earth clockwise. Every day. The sun is rotating over the flat Earth.
How?
Every day.
How?
How?
Yeah.
Well, because...
What forces are involved?
You guys call it gravity. We call it ether.
Ether doesn't exist.
Do you know what... Ether doesn't what?
Ether doesn't exist. That's been thoroughly disproven.
Okay, let's have a look at...
anyway, I asked you a question about what forces are involved. For instance,
I'll tell you right now. Can you see my screen? I'll tell you right now. Can you see my screen?
Let me finish my question so you know what the question is. For instance, the sun in any flat Earth model would have to travel faster during the second half of the year than it does during the first half of the year to be further away from the North Pole. So what force causes the sun to accelerate to be able to go faster?
Let's let the genius Tesla explain it.
Tesla didn't think electrons exist, so...
Yeah, so did the discoverer of Thomas Young, the discoverer of the electron. He just said that he laughed at people that thought it was that it actually existed. It's just a waveform.
Again, now, the way that you and I are talking right now shows that electrons exist. You cannot deny these facts. Why is
electrons are just nothing but blue shift. Protons.
No, they're really not. They can be absolutely used as particles. That's how you and I are talking right now. I told you that.
Okay, let's move on. Here's Tesla. Only the existence of a field of force can account for motion.
Hey, that's not Tesla's quote, but carry on.
Jesus, man, you really know how to push buttons, but I'll tell you what, man. This is part
I was just telling you that that's literally not Tesla's quote. I mean,
it is literally Tesla's quote. Yes, it is. It is his quote.
Please do carry on. Please do
Only the existence of a field of force can account for the motions of the bodies as observed, and its assumption dispenses with space curvature. All literature on this subject is futile and is destined to oblivion. So are all attempts to explain the workings of the universe without recognizing the existence of the ether and the indispensable function it plays in the phenomena. Your Jesuit boyfriend, Einstein, is the guy who made the ether suddenly disappear because they are Jesuits. You say the ether doesn't exist.
I love your ad homs. The ether doesn't exist. It was disproven thoroughly. Michelson Morley dealt with that, actually. But anyway.
Michelson Morley proved that the ether exists.
Absolutely, 100% not. They 100% disproved the ether. 100%. They even said in their very own paper the only measurements they recorded were due to the equipment's very own margin of error. Everything about the Michelson-Morley experiment and the following the Michelson-Gale-Morley experiments, they all 100% disproved the ether.
Yeah, well, I'm going to prove you wrong, dickhead, in a few minutes. I'm going to prove you wrong.
I mean, you haven't done so far. All you've done so far is show what a model is not, don't understand atoms, and misquote Tesla. But, you know, it's a very good try. I do appreciate you trying.
Tesla only about the ether, dickhead. If you don't
Tesla
know that,
only talked about... Did you say Tesla only talked about the ether?
Everything he did based on the... Everything, all of his experiments, all of his conclusions. So did Edward Scanlon, so did Walter Russell, so does Ken Wheeler in his channel Theory Apophasis. He shows how the ether does exist, and he shows, as I do, that the Neoplatonists, the Hermetists, Bhagavad Gita, he quotes all the ancient Indian texts and all the ancient Indian cosmologies, that the ether is the cause of the plasma world. The plasma world is electrical, the ether world is magnetic. Magnetism...
ether isn't magnetism.
It is. It's the dielectric field. It's dielectricity. That's what ether is.
Define dielectricity for me.
Rest, inertia, and rest. Inertia and acceleration, black light. That's what dielectricity is. Magnetism is force and motion, white light. I'm surprised you don't know this. You sound very,
nothing you said there. That was fantastic.
You're clueless. You're absolutely clueless.
So on the relative, I'm just going to read to you briefly from the from Michelson-Morley's paper on the relative motion of Earth in the luminiferous ether by Albert A. Michelson and Edward Morley. The discovery of the aberration of light was soon followed by an explanation according to the emission theory. The effect was attributed to a simple composition of the velocity of light with the velocity of Earth in its orbit. So the entire experiment knew about the Earth in its orbit. The difficulties in this apparently sufficient explanation were overlooked until after an explanation on the undulatory theory of light was proposed. This new explanation was at first almost as simple as the former, but it failed to account for the fact proved by experiment that the aberration was unchanged when observations were made with a telescope filled with water. For if the tangent of the angle of aberration is the ratio of the velocity to the Earth to the velocity of light, then since the latter velocity in water is 3/4 its velocity in a vacuum, the aberration observed with water telescope should be 4/3 of its true value. Now, you may not have understood what I just said there, but that was basically Albert A. Michelson and Edward Morley saying that their experiment disproved the ether as then backed up by Airy's failure, and that their entire experiment was based on the fact that the Earth was a globe orbiting the sun.
Yeah, and they proved the ether 100%. That exists. So
wait,
did Michelson
wait. So the fact that the Earth is orbiting the sun proves the ether. Is that what you're saying?
No, they
because
that
Albert Michelson Morley. No. Michelson Morley knew that
they concluded.
No, they did not. They absolutely did not. The entire experiment was.
They did.
Right.
That's why Einstein came up with general relativity first
to help explain the results, which were unexplainable when you thought that ether was a thing. It didn't have an explanation. Now, the entire Michelson-Morley experiment was based on the knowledge of the Earth being a globe orbiting around the sun. What they did was based on that understanding. It couldn't have worked if it was anything else. Do you know how they performed the experiment, what the instrumentation was, and why they had to do it at different points in the year?
Yeah, with an interferometer.
Yes.
And that interferometer proved that the is moving and not the Earth. Simple. I can show you it right now. Would you like to see it right now?
It literally did not, because the way that it was working was to try and measure the apparent ether drift on the Earth going around the sun. So the entire experiment was based on that, and the only ether drag that they detected was in their own paper described as a margin of error.
Yeah. Right.
So Mickus and Morley themselves, even in the thing that they wrote after their experiment, they still said that the Earth was a globe, that it rotated around the sun. So if you are using Mickus and Morley as an explanation for anything, you are committing the basic fallacy of stolen concept.
Jesus. Oh,
no,
man,
nothing to do with Jesus.
Yeah, I know. You're confounded. For all the intelligent and truth-seeking, real truth-seeking people that are watching
None
today,
of them on your side.
please go to this video here. Here is the title. All right, I'm sharing that. There's the title.
Yeah, we're watching it right now, so just.
It's in Italian. Now, what you're going to see is Pierluigi Gina, an Italian genius. He worked with Marconi for 10 years, and both of them made experiments that prove that the ether only.
Wait, prove
is
science?
Proved it. I'll show you
science,
right
science
now in this
doesn't.
video.
Wait, hold on. I thought we were talking about science here. Are we talking about science? Because science doesn't prove things. You do know that, right?
Of course it does.
No. There's literally no such thing as scientific
experiments are repeatable.
Hold on. Pardon. There is no such thing as scientific proof. Science does not prove things. Do you know what kind of science does prove things? Pseudoscience. Do you know where proof comes from? There's one place that proof comes from: maths. So no, science does not prove things according to science. But please carry on with your nonsense.
Guy's unreal. Okay. He's not, mate. This guy is a fucking degenerate.
Okay, right, Santos,
hey,
right. Let's just take 2 seconds then. Go and Google, literally go and Google right now, does scientific proof exist? And see what comes up.
That's just
Google?
Oh yeah,
Google?
that's what you've been using.
I read ancient books, stupid. I don't go Google.
So ancient books describe what science is, do they?
You know what Google has done? They've taken 99% of all the flat Earth videos that prove that the Earth is stationary. That's what Google has done. Yes, they do.
I've got most of them. But there isn't any. Again, science does not prove things. So you cannot prove anything.
I made a playlist.
Come on, Santa, calm down.
I made a playlist 5 years ago of all the best flat earthers that prove the flat Earth, and every time I
could you do me a favor and share that?
Click on those, they are gone.
Oh damn it! I was going to say I could do some new stuff.
Fuckwit.
Fuckwit, lovely. So, right. Anyway, please carry on with your nonsense about science proving things and whatever else crap you're going to say. I'm very much enjoying your nonsense, but please do continue. Elf, I've asked you to be quiet. No one's talking to you.
I'm glad this is being recorded because millions of people will be laughing at this for the rest of eternity.
It's being recorded on both of our ends. Oh my God, don't worry. People are going to be laughing at you. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's going to be several people making videos on this debate on my side.
No one will be laughing at me, you stupid fuck.
They've been laughing at you all the way through this so far. So
your little faggot boyfriends are.
Oh my goodness.
Intelligent people.
Yeah.
All right.
You are really representing Flat Earth well, Santa. I must say, you are actually. You know what? I'm going to say this so everyone can hear it. You're the best Flat Earther I've ever met because you are the perfect example of a Flat Earther.
Shut up,
DJ. You're muted on my end for a sec. You, Santa, are the perfect example of a Flat Earther. All right, now carry on.
Just like you, a useful idiot. You are a Jesuit, useful idiot. You've been vaccinated, and you're going to drop dead within a year.
Shut the fuck up, Nathan.
Shut the fuck
up, you cunt!
All right, go ahead. Show them the video. Yeah, let's go ahead.
It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time.
And you can't put a fucking I didn't say a doctor. I said a furry, you fucking moron. A furry can put on a fucking mask and fuck each other for hours at a time, and you can't wear a fucking mask for 10 minutes? Scary bitch.
You stupid.
Who is that?
Who have you got on the call?
He let. Wow. These are the people. All right, can we move on and then just
all right, I'm showing again. All right.
I'm a dumb flat earther, and I don't understand science.
He's just playing a board.
Oh, you finally figured it out. Well done. Only took you an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, but you're a degenerate for doing that. Instead of just having a normal discussion, you want to play games. Everybody will see that.
Yeah, everyone's seen the way that you've acted. It's absolutely
Everybody will
fine.
see that, and you think.
And I do not represent any flat earthers. I represent me. I'm responsible for
Eric Dubay
me.
would disagree with you.
I don't represent anybody. I represent the truth. I stand for the truth, and I don't give a fuck what any listener thinks of me.
No, we know you don't care.
My mission here on this earth is truth. I'm not here to be a guru. I'm not here to be praised or glorified. I don't give a shit about that. You do. You do. Yeah. You really, really do. And it shows. And you'll be the laughing stock of the universe forever after I've finished with you, because this is part one. You are going to regret this. You will regret this with every dying breath.
What's that? Sorry, I didn't quite hear you.
Yeah, that's just a board. Go
Vaccinated faggot.
Moving on.
So here's Pierluigi, who worked with Marconi.
Wait, I've slipped into your brain.
Keep going. Just keep going.
We're gonna shut him off and continue on. What do you reckon?
Oh, please do. I can still hear you, so that's fine.
I mean,
I think that's all we really.
Why don't we just boot him off and continue on for all that?
Oh, if you want to boot me off, you rage quit and lose the debate. That's cool. No worries.
No, just continue. If he acts up again, then we'll take him off. We just continue.
Listen, just let me talk for a minute without laughing like a little girl.
Please,
faggot.
Please.
Why is your elf still talking? Keep your elf quiet, please.
Please. No, just keep going. You keep trying to go. Let's move on.
I'm waiting. Please carry on.
So Pierluigi Ghina, who is a real genius and scientist, he worked with Marconi. They invented the radio. He worked with Marconi for 10 years, and they conducted experiments to see whether the Earth or the ether was moving. And they came to the conclusion, proving with this scientific experiment in his laboratory in 2003, a year before he died, and he shows how you can prove that the ether exists, is moving. So click on this video, folks. There's the
Are you going to play it? Or?
I'm going to play it right now.
Lovely.
So
full screen.
Here's Pierluigi. He's in his laboratory.
I'm not prepared for that.
First thing he says, I want to establish first and foremostly that men believe that the Earth is turning, but the Earth is stationary.
Cool. Now, what's the device he's got? Please describe it to me.
What's the device he's got? Okay, so what he's got is he has an antenna which is filled with aluminium dust, which goes into the ground, and which is a receiver of Earth energy. And then he has a similar antenna filled with aluminium powder, and which is above the ground, which is picking up what he calls solar energy. So Marconi and Pierluigi Ghina discovered that there are two energies, solar, which they call the ether, and earth, which sounds like ether, earther and ether.
So some of it sounds the same. Brilliant. Can you? All right, so what actually is the equipment then? Like, you know, what's it register?
We're going to have a look. We're going to show you how he proves that the Earth is stationary. Here we go.
I mean, he's obviously not doing science if he's proving things, but anyway.
So the interviewer is saying to him, you're saying that the Earth is stationary. He says, yes, the Earth is stationary, and I'm about to prove it to you.
Looks like a carnival machine.
So he's going to show us how it is easily provable that the Earth is stationary in his laboratory. He is now going to go and turn on a switch, which is going to be a strobe light that is connected to the antenna in the Earth, and another strobe light, which is connected to the antenna up in the air. And this is the effect in his studio. Now we go into the room where he turns the switch on. By the way, friends, after I show this, I will show you 2 videos which I've uploaded to my channel where I translate everything he says in English. So you don't have to worry if you're not understanding Italian. You will see with your own eyes how to prove that there is an ether and it is turning and the Earth is not.
This is fantastic. Please keep going.
Yeah, this is what you call proof. It's not evidence, fuckwit. That's all you've got. Equations and evidence, which amount to nothing.
Well, evidence is exactly what you need. Science doesn't prove things, so no, you're wrong again. But please carry on.
Huh? It's okay.
I know, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Italian, as long as he's translating it.
Doesn't matter. It's all right. I've got everything under control. Hang on.
Just play it so we can see what happens and just describe it to us.
You see, I'm just going to take a break. I need to explain how kindergarten your brain is to people.
We're waiting for you to play this video.
Yeah, I'll keep you waiting.
Are you not going to play the video?
Yeah.
It's like you're afraid to show the evidence.
Oh no, I'm not afraid, man. I've got hours. We're going to go up to part 10. This is part 1.
Are you sure you're not going to rage quit first?
You won't be included because you're too stupid. But I'm going to go ahead.
Oh right, okay. So you're gonna lose the debate by leaving. That's cool. Just so I know.
No, I'm not leaving. It's just that you're too stupid to join because you don't know shit.
Yeah. Cool. Of course I don't know shit. Yeah.
Can you see this mouth organ, faggot?
Well, you're still showing. Well,
look, I've got a mouth organ. Can you see that?
I don't want to know where you put that, honestly.
Right. He doesn't let you talk.
This is evidence.
He asked me a question. I'll be quiet.
You could assume that this is evidence that I play a mouth organ, but it doesn't prove that I play a mouth organ. This proves that I play a mouth organ.
Not very well. And that was science. Is that what is that what you say science is? Is it? Your mic's clipping.
Well. I'd like to see you play
your butt plug.
I would love to see you play
He doesn't even know where the camera is, fuck me.
I played rhythm, harmony, and lead all in, and you say that I can't play it very well.
I
You're
mean,
making yourself look stupid.
Maybe the fact that you haven't got your mic set up and it was completely clipping so no one could hear you, but you know, your technological ineptitude is your problem.
Anyway, dickhead, here's the point. This is proof, this is evidence, which is what you do. Oh, no. I've got evidence that I'm upside down spinning and ejaculating. Oh, I've got evidence. This is proof.
Yeah, so you're completely straw-manning my position right now and not talking about what science is. Because again, I don't know if your Santa ears are full of like lots of hair or stuff. Again, your mic's clipping so no one can hear you. But science does not prove anything.
He doesn't get it.
Yeah, this is you.
Again, your mic was clipped. Santa, are you not listening? Your mic was clipping. Nobody could hear what you were playing.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. I can. I explained my point.
That's it.
No,
Here we
didn't.
go.
Science doesn't prove things.
Fucking retard.
Wait, I need to bring it back up. There we go. This is fantastic. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the show. This may be the worst performance by a flat earther ever.
It will be the best. You'll see.
So far, you've embarrassed yourself a lot.
I don't care what people think of me, stupid.
No, I don't.
Not
I'm just
me.
saying you have embarrassed yourself. I'd be surprised you have any followers left
Only
after
one
this atrocious
embarrassing
display.
themselves is you.
Elf, please! I've asked you many times to stop talking.
Injection.
You're not involved.
All right, let us continue.
All right, friends, we're continuing on with science here. Proof. What you can see with the strobe
Science
lights,
doesn't prove things, but please.
He's pointing now to the motion. That machinery there
God.
that he's pointing to is not moving. That
Dude, that's a
machinery is
pinball.
pointing.
That's a pinball table with some lights attached to it.
This is a goddamn fucking retard, man. This is a goddamn fucking degenerate.
Would you like to see? Would you like to see some? Would you like to see some very basic evidence that that actually demonstrates that the Earth is in fact turning?
Go for it.
Go for it, turd.
Okay, so when we're talking about science, there's important things that we have to do. One of the things is to obviously make an observation and a hypothesis, and when you've got a hypothesis, you need to make a prediction, okay? So we get the Earth, and we say the Earth's turning, then we can make a prediction based on that hypothesis. Now, if we predict that a pendulum is on the Earth whilst it's turning, using the prediction of the heliocentric model, we can say based on the latitude of where that pendulum is placed, it will drift a certain amount over time. Luckily, someone did this very experiment for us outside of a museum or anything. This is a guy called the Gentleman Physicist.
Today we get to play with Foucault's pendulum.
I'm gonna
when anyone asks me why I'd want to do this, I tell them.
This experiment proves that the ether exists.
So if you want to be quiet, and listen. So now
you want us to be quiet.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Two hours of you interrupting us, and you want us to just...
Elf, no one wants to hear you. Now, be quiet. Good
Brother,
point.
have you looked at yourself?
Yeah, you're going to be muted on my side whilst I explain this. So, right. So, the prediction is that if the Earth is turning, the pendulum should actually drift a certain amount because of conservation of momentum and Coriolis force. Okay? Now, he actually manages to use this pendulum to predict his latitude on Earth. Which is a pretty... okay, so you're still talking. I'll keep you muted whilst I explain this. So, if the Earth is rotating, then the pendulum will drift a certain amount based on the latitude that it is and the amount of time that it is allowed to swing. There is no way the ether could make that pendulum rotate at all, because the ether doesn't exist, and also the fact that you can use the amount of drift to calculate the latitude that you are at. The fact that there is a different amount of drift based on your different positions in latitude shows that a cohesive ether isn't a thing. But using the predictions of the heliocentric model exactly, you can calculate your latitude. And he does that. He measured it. Based on that amount of drift that he gets there, he manages to calculate that he sees that it's clockwise turn, meaning they're in the northern hemisphere. And then using a simple bit of maths, he's actually able to calculate his latitude on Earth to within a 1% error. That happens because of the prediction of a turning Earth. There is no prediction of an aether that can make that an explanation. That is evidence that the Earth is rotating and that there is no such thing as the aether, because an aether could not affect things in that way if it was a cohesive thing that existed in all points. The Michelson-Morley experiment would disagree with this if you say the Michelson-Morley experiment actually showed aether. Now, you're unmuted.
This proves that the aether exists, you moron. You just expose your ignorance.
Please explain how this demonstrates the aether exists.
No, you explain how it doesn't.
Because I just explained how it matches the predictions of the heliocentric model of the rotating Earth.
You didn't explain anything at all.
I did. I absolutely did.
No, you didn't.
The prediction
you were talking about our lights that look like a pinball table. What are you showing us right now? A ball attached to a rope?
This is something that you can repeat yourself. This is a very simple experiment that anybody can repeat themselves.
All right. I want to tell you something.
Who is this?
Does all day long.
Oh, Elf talking. Yeah. So this if you just made the claim that this experiment demonstrates the aether exists.
Who's making claims?
You just made that claim. You just made the claim.
Any claims.
Hey, listen,
I don't make any claims.
You just made the claim. Don't lie.
I didn't just do anything.
You just made the claim. Don't lie. You just made the claim.
Why does that pendulum go the other way on solar eclipses, moron?
It does not. It does not. There is no evidence that happens. Right. Present evidence of that then.
There's plenty of that on YouTube.
No, there's not. There's not one. There is not one video of that happening anywhere.
A solar eclipse nullifies what that pendulum does.
No, it doesn't, because a solar eclipse does not change the direction of it. That is a lie.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. There is no evidence. There is no evidence of that happening. You're making another claim. Elf Boy made a claim just now, and now you're making a claim. So present evidence for your claim.
Hey, Porky, shut the fuck up. You sound stupid. Now listen. Here we go with mine.
And wait, the other claim. Wait, the other claim was that this proves that
what
the
he's
Aether
showing
is a
there
thing.
is that
so I'm still talking.
The strobe light is actually showing movement.
I just mute. I just want to point out to anyone on his side watching on my channel how he completely dodged my question of how this proves that the Aether exists after making the claim that the Aether exists. And now he's going on about this pinball machine thing he's got and how it doesn't actually demonstrate anything. He's just made a bunch of claims with nothing to back it up. So, sorry, you were saying?
More evidence. Oh, you shut up, have you? What happened? Got nothing to say?
No, I'm done. I'm ready to listen to more of your stupid.
I cannot believe he said I'm done. It's impossible. I know there's more coming.
The faggot, shut up.
I know.
All right, guys. Now listen.
Why does Elf keep talking? I'm so confused.
Oh, you're going to be really, really confused by the time we're finished with you.
He's already confused.
Not as confused as you guys are, that's for sure. Ooh,
look at his expression. He's been confused since day one.
Asking about the testimony of pilots.
Oh, please. Put that on.
Hang on.
Put on the testimony.
We're getting to that. This
yeah,
guy is going to be absolutely fucking demolished.
Right, before you put that on, pilots laugh at you guys. Pilots all laugh. Every single pilot that says, oh yeah, the Earth's flat, they're laughing at you. I've spoken to so many pilots that say, yeah, we tell flat earthers that it's flat because it's fucking hilarious. So any video you show me of a pilot saying the Earth is flat...
if it's flat or not. They didn't ask them.
Any video you show me...
They never asked, is the Earth flat or not? You're going to see these videos or we're going to prove you wrong. They never asked that question.
Why
they asked for a description. That's all it was.
Yeah, and they're going to say flat because it's funny as fuck to them.
Oh, that's why. See, that's your explanation, right?
Yeah,
that's
exactly what
recorded. They think it's
tens
funny, right?
Of pilots. Yeah, they all do. They think it's
16-hour, 12-hour flights or whatever it is, right? They get off and all they want to do is joke around, right?
Yeah, what they want to do is get rid of the nutters coming up to them asking them about the shape of the Earth.
They just pilots are approaching them. There was a pilot a commercial pilot, and he says, "Listen, I've come to the conclusion that we're on a flat plane."
And they're laughing at you.
And they agree. Yes, like, of course we are.
Pilots. So listen, I have spoken to several pilots, and they tell me directly.
We have a pilot that wouldn't come on the show because
he was scared
that he was going to lose his job.
Elf, why are you even talking? Pilots.
Really?
Pilots,
are you really going to continue to call me Elf?
Yes, I am.
Is your webcam not working? Do you not see your face?
Sorry, Elf. I can't hear you over your triggeredness. It's very hard.
I'm gonna let him call me Elf. Let's just move on.
Craig, excellent.
Craig,
now you are.
Craig,
yes, Santa.
Craig.
Yes, Santa.
You look like. Have you seen a pig that has had?
Listen to them, guys. This is what they do instead of do science.
And is 100 years old. You've been eating too much pork, dude. You can stop eating pork.
Lovely. In fact, you're making me want a bacon sandwich. You're really making me want a bacon sandwich.
Hercules. This guy is. You're calling him. You, Porky, you're calling this guy is what men should look like.
Are you?
You're about 30 pounds. You've never seen the sun. Your vision is off.
I live in Scotland, so
how can you put us? How can you talk about
you guys just listen when
you look like you're dying, man?
Listen to them just
how dare you talk about how I physically look? Hold
on, I'm not talking about how you physically look. I'm calling you Elf because you're Santa's partner.
When you look like you're dying, man, you look like you're about to keel over.
Are you listening? I'm not calling you an elf because of how you look. I frankly haven't looked at you. I'm calling you an elf. I'm calling you an elf because you are Santa's partner.
Don't say nothing at all. Moving on.
I'm calling you elf because
I'm
calling you elf because you're Santa's partner and you are not involved in this debate. And I'm hoping you will leave.
Yes, let me know when you're going to shut up.
I got a good dentist for you here in Puerto Morelos if you want to come.
I've got perfect teeth, thanks. Look at these shiny whites.
You got perfect teeth, you said?
Yeah, absolutely. I've never had problems with my teeth.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Look at these pearly whites.
All right, moving on.
So back to my question. Back to my question. How does the video that I presented show that the Aether isn't real?
Everything is perfect. He knows everything. There's nothing that he doesn't know.
Elf, can you stop talking? You're getting in the way of the debate.
He looks beautiful. His teeth are perfect. His vision is excellent.
No, my vision sucks, actually.
He's got all his vaccinations. He's a perfect little Jesuit. Right?
Right. So, anyway, back to my question.
Right.
Elf Boy made the claim that this experiment shows that the Aether is a thing. Could you please explain to me?
Let's continue.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying, but you won't stop.
Doesn't know that man is the measure of the universe.
Man is the measure of the universe.
All is atom. Doesn't know how an atom works, and he claims to be a
yes. The nuclear engineer doesn't know how an atom works. Lovely. So back to your elf's claim, Santa. He claimed that this experiment.
Not back to anything. We run the show. You don't run anything.
No, I've been running the show since I got here. I don't know if you noticed.
You just need braces. Go get braces first, and then.
I don't need braces. My teeth are perfect.
I know you're perfect. You keep repeating the same.
Anyway, so Elf Boy made the claim. Elf made the claim that this experiment shows the Aether
I don't make
exists.
any claims.
You literally made that claim.
I literally don't. I don't make any claims.
But you did.
I don't. No, I don't.
But you did. You actually did. But you already did.
Let me know when you're going to shut up, dickhead.
Yeah, I don't make any claims. Remember that for the rest of your life.
But you did make a claim, so that's a lie.
No, what's the definition of a claim?
You literally said this thing happens.
What's the definition of a claim?
It's making a factual statement.
What's the definition of a factual statement?
I don't think you know. But anyway, your claim was that this experiment...
This is what you do. Do you understand?
Listen, boy.
This is what you do.
This is how you walk all over other people.
Why can't you answer the question?
You think you're smart.
Why can't you answer the question?
You ask me, I could have a rebuttal in question form as well.
Why can't you answer the question?
I could do this over and over and over again, but you think you're smart. You are not.
Oh, look at this. They are terrified of answering the question.
You're not
terrified of answering my question.
You're not. If you were stuck in the forest for 3 days, you would probably die.
No, actually, I'm an expert at survival.
You don't know anything about anything.
I've been military trained. I'd survive.
Nothing.
It's cool.
Nothing.
Okay, so anyway, back to the claim that you made. Back to the claim that you made.
What?
Back to the claim that you made. You made the claim that this experiment shows that the Aether exists.
Not one bit. This will be on the record.
Yeah, it will be.
Me calling him a faggot. It's on the record. All the emails. Doesn't matter.
We are never.
The truth matters.
We have never had this type of aggression towards anybody. Did you know that?
Wait, I've been aggressive. Are you kidding?
Never have we ever had such aggression towards somebody.
We have never been like this, dickhead. Listen.
You are so soulless. You lack anything that a human has.
So anyway, back to my question. You made the claim that this experiment shows that the Aether exists.
I never made a claim before.
Please explain. Please explain that.
Shut up, so I can continue on. I haven't finished with this experiment before I go on and smash your
once we answer my question, yes.
Right, folks. Can I see this?
Once you answer my question, so Elf made a claim that this experiment shows that the Aether exists. Could you please explain how that's possible? Are you able to?
I do.
You made the claim. So let's hear you substantiate that claim.
My screen?
My life.
You just lied again. That's lots of times you lied.
Are you shutting up? Hang on.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm going to be quiet like a.
Are you not going to answer my question? You're not going to answer the question.
Oh, can I mute him?
You can if you want, but that just
But that'll mute me, right?
No.
Oh, you can't even separate it. Look, I can mute you, guys. Muting's easy when you have it set up right. All you need is something like this. All you need is something like this, right?
You're just going to listen, okay?
I can press this one button here and it mutes you. See, now nobody can hear you, right? Because I know how to actually set shit up. And then I press this and it unmutes you. It's amazing. So simple. Anyway, so back to the claim that you made. You made the claim that this shows that the aether exists. How does this experiment demonstrate the existence of the aether?
Wonderful.
Oh, great. All right. Lovely. All right, friends. We've just muted.
Yeah, they've muted me now. So they've muted me now.
Get it out of the way. All right. So for all you people who are sincere, go to my YouTube channel, Mr. Astrotheology. Oh, look, I've clocked over 204,000. That happened today because this morning it was at 203. My channel just keeps on growing because more and more.
Oh, right. There we go. I've unmuted. So lovely. So, back to the question that I had.
Wow, he unmuted himself.
Here comes faggot again.
Yeah, back to the question that I had. You made the claim that this experiment shows that the Earth is... No, I'm already asking a question. I don't know if you noticed.
No, you're not.
I don't know if you noticed, but I've been controlling the show since I got here.
All right,
so
ask the question. Ask the question.
You made the claim, Elfboy there did, that this experiment demonstrates that the aether exists. Please substantiate that claim.
All right. Now, this is my rebuttal. You truthers out there, watch me. Go to my channel, Mr. Astrotheology. Watch this. This is where the English version of Pierluigi Aguina.
Wait, no. My question was about.
There's one video.
I wonder if I can mute
Please,
that'd be funny.
Take note of the title. The Earth is stationary by scientific experiment, Santos Bonacci. And then there is another version here. The Earth is stationary, Pierluigi Aguina by Santos Bonacci. I'm going to close that off.
That didn't answer my question about this experiment. You completely avoided the question.
I know, because I'm not going to answer any of your questions because you're a fucking
I'm going to keep asking you until you answer.
You could keep asking till you're red in the face.
Yeah, well, I'm in control of the show like I have been since I got here.
Come on, pork chop. Behave.
Once you answer the question, you made a claim. Please substantiate the claim.
No left-hand debating. Come on, both hands up.
Oh, dude, I've finished so many times since you started. It's amazing. I've had an orgasmic experience, I must say.
We're just talking at this point, back and forth. We got proof for you, okay?
No, you don't, because that's not how science works.
The strobe lights in Pierluigi's laboratory prove that the ether is moving, folks.
How did they prove that? How did they prove that exactly?
Well, the people who are watching, they're going to go and see that, and they're going to become flat earthers. And you're going to remain a retard. That's how.
No one becomes a flat earther after watching you, dude.
So funny.
So you've just made a bunch of claims. You claimed that this actually showed that the Earth isn't rotating, but didn't explain how that's possible. So maybe I've got two questions for you now. First question is back to the question that you keep avoiding. Your elf friend there made the claim that this experiment demonstrates the aether exists. How do you substantiate that claim? You don't like that you've made that claim, do you?
Does plasma exist?
Absolutely.
There you go.
How it exists?
Do you know what plasma is?
No. How do you know that it exists?
How do you know that it exists?
How do I know that plasma exists? Let's have a look at this, shall we? Oh, once I get the lighter to work.
Answer the question.
How do I know plasma exists? Oh wait, well there it is. There's some plasma.
You gonna go one of your pre-recorded videos?
No, I'm showing you it on the screen. There's plasma right now.
Go ahead.
I'm showing you plasma. There you go, plasma. So yeah, do you know what plasma is?
There you go, plasma where? I don't see anything. Do you see anything?
Do you not have my camera on screen? Are you that dumb that you haven't been displaying my camera? Guys, how have you had 3 weeks to set this up and you're this bad?
I don't know what he's talking about at all.
Where's the plasma? Can we see the plasma again? Let's do it again. You like playing your tricks.
There you go. There's some plasma.
Right.
There's some plasma.
Where does the source for the force of plasma come from? Where does
the force of plasma? There is no such thing as a force of plasma. Fuck me.
Of course it is. Of course it's a force. It's magnetic, moron. It's radiant. It's a longitudinal wave. It's a scalar wave.
Do you know what? Please tell me what plasma actually is. What you think plasma is?
Plasma is, in astrology, plasma is what's called fire. fire, air, earth, and water.
Yeah, but actually explain what it is, not tell me things.
Solid states, one of the 4 solid frequencies of creation: plasma, gas, liquid, and solid, which we call
but
in
what specifically
fire,
is a plasma?
Earth, water.
Yeah, again, but what specifically is a plasma? How does something become plasma?
It's generated from the ether, from scalar waves. It's a transverse wave.
No,
plasma
wrong.
Plasma.
Right, so let's say
transverse electrical wave. It's electricity.
Let's break this down to basic science. So let's say you've got a gas. How do you turn that gas into a plasma?
By charging the ions, don't you?
By charging the ions. I don't think you know
by exciting the ions, by exciting the gas, and it becomes a plasma.
How? What's actually happening?
Well, you can do it with...
It's like asking the question, where does consciousness arise from? No, hold on.
No, it's not. There's a very easy answer to this.
Hold on.
It's a very...
This is like asking, where does consciousness arise from?
No, it's not, because it's a very easy answer. It's a very easy answer.
He knows that.
Elf, no one's talking to you.
Hey, where does consciousness arise from? Your thoughts,
electrical and chemical signals in your brain,
right? You currently have these thoughts that are popping up in your brain, right? You're collecting
them. Do you need me to tell you the answer to the question that you obviously don't know the answer to? It's very easy to just say, I don't know. Right, a gas becomes a plasma when the electrons...
Stop it already.
I'm explaining to you some science. Please listen and learn some science. Please listen and learn some science. I told you the answer. I told you the answer. Electrical and chemical signals in your brain.
All right, so show me the proof.
ECGs.
What?
You ever had an ECG done that can literally show the electrical signals in your brain when you're thinking?
Prove the consciousness that's arising in your brain right now?
Yeah, because they've done experiments of getting people to think certain things and recording what's happened in electrical signals in the brain. But anyway, just so you know...
Hundreds of scientists are trying to figure this out.
No,
for many years, and they can't do it, and you have figured it out, right? Through
no,
ECGs?
it's been done. ECGs can literally map the consciousness. Anyway, a gas becomes a plasma when the electrons are removed from it.
What is gas? I'm talking about when consciousness arises.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just teaching you some basic physics as you clearly don't know.
Stop switching the subject around.
No, you're the one that switched the consciousness from plasma. No, I'm not. Yes, you are.
No, I'm asking
how many lies, Elf? How many lies would you like to?
How does consciousness arise in the brain?
Through electrical and chemical signals.
Prove it to me. I'm saying, prove it.
Yeah, cool. There's been experiments done with ECGs that show.
No. Prove. I want to see it.
But just look up the experiments.
No, I don't want to look up anything. Show it to me.
I know you don't. I know you don't want to look up the experiments.
No. You're requesting us to show you proof.
Yeah,
I want to see the proof. Show it to me.
You can look up plenty of experiments. Elon Musk's neural net is a very good explanation of our understanding of where consciousness comes from.
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
You're talking about Elon Musk who launched his Tesla Roadster into space? Is that the same guy you're talking about?
Yes, and that was a very good demonstration of a payload.
All right, and hold on a second, just for the record, you believe that was real, right?
I don't need to believe anything. It was clearly real.
It was clear. He's a shill.
Yeah.
Hey, he's 100% a shill.
This guy's a...
You got any evidence it wasn't real? You got any evidence it wasn't real?
No, he's
Do you have any evidence it wasn't real?
I'm telling you, man, he's a shill, for real.
This guy's a shill.
They picked the guy and he shill.
Yeah, I know. I'll get to that, NASA. I will get to that.
That was real. Well, he doesn't think it. He's saying, I know that was real.
Of course it was real.
And do you believe that? Hold on a second. Do you believe that we landed on the moon?
Of course we landed on the moon. Duh.
Right.
I mean, all the evidence shows that we landed on the moon.
We have evidence?
There's plenty of evidence, yeah.
Have you seen the astronauts run away from
putting their hand on the Bible?
Astronauts on the run. Have you seen that video?
Where they probably you will show nonsense.
Astronauts? No. What do you mean nonsense?
Sorry, one sec.
We'll pull it up for you.
I've got a call. If you just give me a sec. Hello.
Sure.
Yeah, NASA. I know NASA.
Look, vaccination. Your next vaccination shot is coming up. I know.
Wait, you're saying that if I can use the executive bath? Yeah, I know.
Wants your wife there, and he wants her vaccinated
on the moon base. On the moon base,
yes.
with the rest of NASA. Yeah. Is that right? Oh, cool. So, do you still need me to debate these guys? Am I going to get paid extra for this?
He's a shill.
Am I going to get paid? Because they've been quite difficult, actually.
That's why his YouTube channel.
Well, just ask my handler. Just ask my handler. I think I was transferred to Jane. Jane's been looking after me. So yeah, if you give me the bonus for debating these two, that would be great. Thank you. Yeah, speak to you later. Cheers. Sorry, that was my handler at NASA. I do apologize.
Watch this, Shill. Hey, Shill.
Hey, faggot, have a look at this. Watch this, faggot.
Why should he put his hand on the Bible? What's the Bible?
He goes, we're passengers. What are you talking to us for?
Yeah, and?
Can I ask you a question? Shill.
What's that, Elf? Yeah, I'm here, Elf. What's up?
When Buzz Aldrin was approached, right? And he stated to the documentary, to the guy doing the documentary, he told him, Silver, his name is, right? He said to him, why are you asking us these questions? He goes, we're just passengers. My question to you is, do you think that he was just a passenger?
What was he referring to?
He was referring to his spacewalk flight.
I don't think he was. He was just talking about the fact he's a passenger there right now.
No. Go back.
Yeah. He says, why are you asking these questions? We're just passengers. I think they wanted to be left alone because that guy was harassing them.
That's your real answer. He wanted to be left alone.
Of course he did. The fucking nutbag was harassing him. Of course he wanted to be left alone.
Okay.
Just like when you idiots go up to pilots and harass them. They laugh at you and say the earth's flat, so you go away.
You see, you can't. Look how disgusting your manner is. Look how disgusting.
Me disgusting. Yes. Oh goodness. Yes. You are so oblivious to how much of a terrible human being you both are.
There's no way you're
Astronauts on the run. Astronauts on the run.
Yeah,
suddenly he demoted himself from astronaut to passenger. Why?
He wasn't talking about the space. He wasn't talking about.
Of course he was. Of course he was.
You're making You're just making stuff up, aren't you?
No, it's right here.
He did not say I was not an astronaut. I was a passenger. You've just made that up.
Just listen here. Listen.
We're passengers. We're guys from on a flight. I don't get people, but you're going to be on the deck of the ship.
Yeah. He's just like trying to get rid of the nutty people that are talking.
1 second, please. 1 second.
The shadows are on. I don't give a damn about all that shit. You're the one who said you wanted to live when you didn't. Call the kettle black if ever thought of saying.
This is a great. Oh, in fact, let me put you full screen. If it's the one where he punches him, give me a sec. Let me go put you full screen because this is brilliant. I do like this. There we go. Oh, brilliant. Can I see that again? Can you rewind that? Because I do love that. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Now go back. Please play that again. Please play that again.
Swear to God on the Bible that you walked on the moon.
Swear to God on the Bible that you walked on the moon. He won't.
Why should he swear on the Bible? Why should he swear on the Bible? He doesn't
do it.
Why should he? I wouldn't swear on the Bible either.
Look. You see how he runs away?
And
that's what you're going to be doing.
No, I don't. I'm. All right. Anyway, Elf. The fact that somebody wanted to not talk to a psychopath shows that they weren't on the moon. Good job there. I very much enjoyed it.
Everything. That anybody who approaches you and gives you anything, right, that's going to be in any way formative is a psychopath.
Yeah,
right?
People start coming up to you. Elf, boy, shush. Elf, calm down. Calm your tits. Calm your tits. Deep breath.
What's that?
Deep breath. Breathe in.
No, don't tell me about
breathe out. Come on, breathe in. Breathe in. Hold it for 2 seconds. Hold it for 2 seconds. Let yourself calm. Let the calm thoughts wash over you. Let the calm thoughts wash over you.
I know what you're holding there, but you gotta hold your horses.
Do it with me, Elf. Do it with me. Right. Breathe in. Go. Hold it for 2 seconds.
Don't worry about my breath. Worry about yours.
You're going to have a heart attack.
30 pounds overweight, you're going to have a heart attack. Worry about your breath, okay?
You are going to have a heart attack if you carry on with the stress level that you're lying at.
Shut the fuck up.
We have more proof for you.
So anyway, back to my question that you avoided.
Don't ask any questions. Just open
I'm going to keep asking this until you answer or mute me. You haven't answered my question.
You see this on the screen? Look what Bill Nye said. He's quoted to say this.
Here is another faggot pedophile like you.
Bill
Nye, the liar
oh my
guy.
Goodness! Look.
One thing I really want your generation to embrace is that the Earth is a closed system. cannot leave Earth.
He's talking in general. You're taking him out of context, and once again committing the fallacy. Once again committing the fallacy of stolen. Shut up, Elf. Elf. Elf.
Tell me to shut up. You can tell
Elf,
your wife
be quiet.
to shut up. Don't
Elf,
tell me
be
to
quiet.
shut up.
Elf, calm down. Elf, you really need to calm down. You're gonna have a coronary. Elf, you're gonna have a coronary.
Ears of yours.
You're gonna have a heart attack. Please stop. I don't want to be. I don't want to be responsible for you dying. I don't want to be responsible for you dying.
Listen up. You're not gonna win. Hey, you're not
I've already won. I've already won. Anyway, back to my question, Elf. Back to my question. So,
you're not gonna win.
Back to my question. So, you made the claim.
Professional fucking retard.
You messed with the wrong group, man.
Oh my god, no, I haven't. This has been fucking brilliant. You've no idea how much content I'm going to get out of this. You have no idea.
Biggest shill I've ever met, man.
Honestly, you have no idea how much good content everyone's going to get from this. So, back to my question. You made the claim that this experiment demonstrates the Aether exists. How do you substantiate that claim? Come on, Elf. You made the claim.
Not leave the Earth. We can leave the Earth.
You know I'm more qualified than Bill Nye, right? I've got more degrees than Bill Nye. Also, you are once again committing the fallacy of stolen concept by quoting someone who thinks the Earth is a globe.
It just keeps going.
Back to my question.
Guys. Have a look at this rocket. Have a look at it. Hits the firmament.
It's the
closed system.
Oh my god, you're showing a yo-yo D-spin. You're showing a yo-yo D-spin, you fucking moron. Yo-yo D-spin in action.
Oh, wait, I've got it. I'm on it.
That is called a yo-yo D-spin deceleration. Are you listening? If it hit something, it would fucking explode.
And stop.
Yes, as I've just explained to you, that is a yo-yo D-spin maneuver.
Stop. Complete halt.
Yes, because it doesn't stop going up, it just stops spinning around. That is called a yo-yo D-spin maneuver.
Going up.
No, it doesn't.
It stops going up.
No, it doesn't.
Stops.
It's called a yo-yo D-spin maneuver.
Not only has it stopped, it has reversed.
Oh, yeah, well, that's at the point where it's actually doing its turn.
What is that? What's the force? What is the force that's stopping it?
I've just told you, it's called a yo... Right, do you want me to demonstrate it with a video of it happening? It's called a yo-yo D-spin. If you be quiet and listen, it's called a yo-yo D-spin maneuver, where they release weights that spin out from the...
Listen, you don't
I'm trying to give you your answer. I'm trying to give you your
effect. That's the knowing ball. That's the... I could just
do you want the answer?
Going on and on and on with these scientific
oh my God.
you're giving for this phenomenon.
Right, let me get a video up.
Keep on giving it to me. This is your job.
Let me get up a video.
I understand
Elf, I know you're triggered, but let me get
I understand that you're lost. I understand they pay you big bucks.
Hey, faggot.
They do, right.
So
anyway,
can you read? Can you read English? Can you read English?
No, I only read Klingon.
Oh, you can't read. Well, I'm going to read something for you. You can see
anyway,
it on my
so,
screen.
I'm going to show you something.
In Hebrew,
no, it doesn't. That's a lie.
To deceive.
No, it does not.
You can go here it says
these are all the debunk points.
Beguiled.
Again, it does not mean to deceive.
Can you see Satan? Can you see the word Satan? That vector logo, that vector there. That's a T. That is Satan.
Hebrew speakers disagree with you. There is no word in Hebrew for NASA. The closest is Nasha, which means to.
Jewish?
I've got several friends that live in Israel.
Have you ever read the Talmud?
Yes.
Do you know what the Torah is?
Yes.
This guy he knows everything. He knows everything.
Anyway, so there is...
Hey,
Elf,
I think
look
you
at
are the Lord Almighty.
Thank
must
you, I
be
appreciate
God
that.
himself. Hey,
right, anyway,
you
Elf,
must be the Lord. He says that he reads Hebrew. Do you read Hebrew?
I've spoken to people that live in Israel that have read it for me.
Do you read Hebrew?
No, I read Klingon.
See, you don't. So why are you lying about that you know the definition of the word NASA?
Because I have spoken to actual Hebrew speakers.
The National Association of Space Actors. How do you not tell me?
That's not what it stands for. Right, anyway, Elf, if you stop being triggered, that would be fantastic. Now, a yo-yo D-spin maneuver is very simple. Let me explain it to you.
Sorry.
Okay, so let me get my display up so you can see. Right, Do you see what I'm showing? Let me get it up at full screen. Right? Do you see what I'm showing? This is called a yo-yo D-spin maneuver.
We're never going to see what you're showing because you're a show. Everything that you're going to show.
Right. So this is what a yo-yo D-spin maneuver is. As the rocket is spinning, it has these weights on, right? I'll just mute them a sec. As the rocket's spinning, it's showing you there, but it's got these weights on. Once it releases these weights, it is a counter action to the spinning motion, and it stops it rotating. That is a yo-yo D-spin maneuver, which is what the rocket you just showed us was doing.
Of Mauritius, 150 mile away. How is it possible that the people in Reunion can see the island of Mauritius 150 mile away standing?
I say that doesn't happen, and you could not present me evidence.
There's
of
a photo of it right there, dickhead. Right there for
where?
all the truthers there.
Let me get it. Let me get it up. Let me get it up. 1 second.
For the first time after almost 30 years, the Himalayan ranges are visible from 230 kilometers away due to less pollution. There you go. There's proof
let me get it up.
230
should not exist.
No curvature.
That should not exist.
Will you give me a second to get it up on my screen so everybody can see?
You're a shill.
So you've just taken it.
All now we're just wrecking you.
You haven't wrecked me yet.
Go to this channel.
Put that back up.
J Tolan Media 1.
I've debunked J Tolan Media over and over and over. You guys are so triggered.
Prove with infrared camera 1,200
Oh, look at that curve.
Look at that curve. That's lovely. Earth.
Look,
I know
he's not showing any of that on his.
I literally am. I'm showing it right now, you moron.
Why aren't you presenting it on your
YouTube?
I am.
My channel. It'll be on my channel because I've got control of it, man.
I literally am showing it on my channel. I literally am showing it on my channel. I was asking you to wait a second for me to get it on screen, and you went off on a rant.
We're going to keep on keeping on.
Look at this.
So you don't want to show any of the evidence to my audience?
200 miles of
Mississippi. It's not. I've debunked that. It's not.
Missouri,
it's
Illinois,
not what he's saying. It's not what he's saying. It's not what he's saying. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. Listen. It's not what he is saying. It is not the places that he is saying. I have debunked this on my channel, so have many people. It is not the places that he is saying. Listen to what I'm saying, Elf. It is not the places that he is saying it is. It has been debunked as nauseum. Now, did you see the yo-yo D-spin maneuver? Did you see it's on my channel and Where's Wally's channel and many other channels that you can go and watch the debunking. Now, did you see the yo-yo D-spin maneuver that I showed you?
Raise the volume on him.
What's he saying?
Yeah,
go again, retard.
Did you see the yo-yo D-spin maneuver that I showed you? Yes or no?
Nah.
Okay, so I'm going to show it to you again to demonstrate how little you know.
Kindergarten, baby.
Right.
Fucking
Are you ready?
Physicist.
Are you ready?
All is a tomb.
Yeah, because it's not. That's a fucking moron. Right, so this is called a yo-yo D-spin maneuver, which is what you showed that rocket doing. This is it being demonstrated in laboratory conditions. As you can see, this big mass starts to rotate extremely fast, right? See it rotating? Now, what happens is... How are you not showing my screen, you moron?
No, listen, you're the moron. All right?
I'm literally showing it on my screen. If you can't make Zoom work, then you're the moron.
Degenerate. I'm watching your YouTube channel right now. Here you go. All right, you got the thing spinning. All
Stop looking at the YouTube channel. Look at the Zoom, you fucking dipshit.
Continue, you monkey.
Vaccinated monkey. As this shows, the rotating mass has weights attached to it. Once the weights are released, it creates a counteraction and stops the rotating body.
What does this prove?
The rocket you showed did not hit an ether.
Wooden plate? What are you proving here?
This is a demonstration of the yo-yo D-spin maneuver.
It's not a demonstration. This is
literally a demonstration
plate that was put together the same way that you're calling our experiments garbage.
You haven't got experiments.
The pinball machine. We're calling your experiments garbage.
Yeah, but yours didn't demonstrate anything. This is literally a demonstration of the phenomenon.
It looks like
literally is.
It looks like a yo-yo. What are you showing me?
Will you let me explain?
No, you can't explain it.
I can. If you
can only regurgitate what's been told to you. You can't actually explain anything to me.
If you shut up, Elf, I will explain.
I will not shut up because I don't want retards.
Hey, Santos, why did you need to bring backup, Santos? Why did you need backup?
I don't need backup at all.
You brought backup. You brought backup.
Are you scared?
You brought the elf boy. You brought the elf.
Smash your Santa balls.
You're showing us
smithereens, fuckwit.
You're showing us little wooden plates that are spinning, and you're telling me this is proof?
I'm showing you. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Shut up and listen for 2 seconds, you penis.
Somebody's getting mad.
So,
somebody's getting mad.
I'm not mad at all.
More hair is going to fall out your head.
So, anyway, you presented...
You're showing us a little wooden plate that's been put together by your...
Stop talking. 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 Shh. Stop talking. Stop. Good. There we go. There we go. Come on. Stop talking. There we go. Calm down.
There we go.
You presented. You presented.
Listen, where you're going, where you're going, I came back from a long time ago.
Come on. Elf, be quiet. Good boy.
I came back from a long time ago.
Calm down.
There is nothing that you can do to surpass us.
I surpassed you in 3rd grade, mate.
You are dead in the water, buddy.
I surpassed you in 3rd grade.
Spinning wheel that shoots off its whatever. It's not an experiment. It's not proof.
It absolutely is.
Not even evidence.
Now,
it's nothing.
Now, anyway, I'm gonna.
Move on. No, move on. I don't even want to see this.
I don't care. I'm gonna keep going on. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm going to keep going. You showed the rocket hitting the apparent dome, correct?
You are not going to continue to explain nonsense.
Did you show?
Showed you a rocket stop.
Right.
Halt.
You showed a rocket stop spinning, right?
Don't show me a little wooden plate spinning.
You showed a rocket.
See that. Show me how that rocket stopped and what.
That's what this is doing. That's what this is doing. That's what this is doing.
No, you're not. Listen, this is not nothing that you could show me by this little wooden plate spinning.
It's exactly the physics that made it happen.
No, it's not exactly. It's in your little brain. You think this is the answer.
Hey,
it is the answer. This is a yo-yo D-spin.
Can I do a shout out to one of my fans, Chris?
No, you can't.
Your faggot friend in Australia. Hey, Chris.
No, you can't.
You're
You're muted. No one can hear you. So, I mean, my guys know what this is, but I'll explain it anyway. They show the rocket apparently hitting the dome. This is amazing, literally all the debunked shit. And what it doesn't, it's not hitting the dome, obviously, it just stops spinning. And what this is a demonstration of is that physics. As the rotating body has these weights released and it creates a counter action in the other direction, stopping the rotational velocity. This is a yo-yo D-spin maneuver, which is what that rocket was doing. And in fact, there is a video of the guy that made that rocket explaining the maneuver that rocket performs. So, you are showing a rocket that somebody else made that says it has a yo-yo D-spin maneuver. Fail.
I said intelligent.
You have a little wheel, a little wooden yo-yo created by a 5th grader, all right? And you're trying to prove something to me?
I'm trying to show the person
Tesla has said.
Yeah, Tesla didn't think electrons exist, so I don't really care.
Einstein has said himself, the man that you love the most, that
you're going to misquote Einstein right now.
He cannot prove that we live on the globe.
He didn't say that.
That we're moving.
He didn't say that.
Himself.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
you're lying. No, he didn't.
Pull it up.
Yeah, no,
absolutely.
What he said was you cannot use an optical experiment.
What did he say?
He said you can't use an optical experiment to detect the Earth's motion.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
There was no experiment that he could do. You're Einstein, right? So why didn't he use another experiment? Why did he even let that statement come out?
Because it's true.
Hey, Rudolph, why did he let that statement come out?
Because it's true. You can't just look at the Earth.
Reindeer. Come on.
I'm trying.
Right? I'm an elf, but you're.
I'm trying to answer, Elf. So if you could.
You can't answer it, Rudolph.
You can't. I will if you. This guy is so triggered. He wasn't even part of the debate, and he is so triggered that he won't even let me respond.
Why? I'm triggered because you don't even care to listen even a little bit.
Well,
you're just trying to respond. In your path.
I'm trying to respond to you, but you won't let me.
You don't want to take in anything. You just deny instead of saying, hey guys, you know what? I have some evidence I feel that I could present to you guys, And
I
you guys
presented
have
the
some
evidence,
proof,
and you said it was something that is
let's
not.
present it and let's do it nicely. No, you didn't want any of that. You
No,
wanted action.
not after coming here.
You wanted,
after being
you
lied
wanted
to.
dirty emails. You wanted action. You got it.
Yeah,
right? But
yeah,
now
I have.
Now,
now, Elf Boy, you can be quiet.
And you
Elf,
rebut by saying and
Elf,
showing experiments
Elf,
that a fifth grader would come up with that has to do with spinning wooden plates. Right?
So, I can actually get a video from the guy that...
Don't say so. I'm asking you a question. So, are you trying to disprove that rocket thing by a little wooden plate spinning? Right?
Yes,
That's what
it
you're
is
trying
the
to
same. It's the same mechanism, and I can actually show you a video of the person.
You think it's the same?
Well, it is the same mechanism. I can actually show you a video of the person that made that rocket, saying it is that specific mechanism.
Look, Mr. Copernicus himself. What does he admit, Santos?
Here's Mr. Copernicus. The Pythagorean teaching of heliocentrism, which wasn't Pythagoras at all, was founded upon
probably misquoting again, so it's cool.
Was founded upon hypothesis, and it is not necessary that the hypothesis
Elf is so triggered,
true or even provable. The hypothesis of the movement of the
top
Earth
lefts.
is only one which is useful to explain certain phenomena, but it should not be considered an absolute truth.
In 1543, he said that because they didn't have all the stuff that we have now to actually show that those things are fact. The person that made the rocket that you used that demonstration of actually said himself that it's a yo-yo D-spin maneuver. So what do you say to that? The fact that the person that made that rocket said that it's a yo-yo D-spin maneuver.
Right, so now what I've got is the word planet from an etymological...
Oh, you're going to ignore it. You're going to ignore the fact that I've just debunked you,
folks. Can you see what it says? Flat. To spread out. Planet means plane. Cool. It's a plane.
So you've got
planet means
you're using
flat.
The definition
There's your
argument.
Etymological dictionary. You can
He's
go
going
and check it out.
Sleeping Warrior.
Here it is
now,
again.
Guys.
Plane. Planet. Flat. Level. Can you see that? Plane. Level. There you go. And here's government documents.
None of them prove the Earth is flat. None of them prove the Earth is flat. You're going to bring up some talking about modelling, aren't you? Because you don't understand what models are, as we've already demonstrated quite nicely in this debate. I've got to say that this is actually one of the worst performances a flat earther has ever had in debate against me. It's been so bad that you may lose a whole bunch of your followers. There is going to be so many videos made on your complete and utter ignorance and arrogance and disgusting personalities during this debate. The fact that you couldn't even come on your own, as you said, and you brought an elf sidekick.
Hey, Porky, shut the fuck up. Here's some documents that
not one of them show what you say.
The government knows the Earth is flat. Watch this video here, guys. Government documents admit...
We've already debunked that. MC2's got a good video debunking that, so just go and check MC2 out.
Start at 45 minutes, friends, and just click. Here we've got NASA to lie.
This is a NASA technical manual. You can look it up. Anybody out there watching and listening this morning, you can Google NASA documents.
No, bring that back up. Bring that back up. Please bring that back up. Let's just go over that quickly, all right? Bring up that back up with the list of the that he was showing on that video, please. It's your evidence. Bring it back up.
Anderson, Daddy Faulkner.
Yeah, bring up the video. You're not showing the tab.
Ken Hovind. This is what NASA says.
Are you going to show the evidence, or are you going to struggle? Right, now go to the part where it says it.
I mean, you want to talk about the calculus. These airplanes. Question, why would this be in any technical manual of anybody?
Here it is.
Yeah. Okay. So now go
over a flat, non-rotating Earth.
Okay. Now read the sentence before it. Do me a favor and read the sentence before that.
This report documents the derivation and definition of a linear aircraft model for a rigid aircraft of constant mass flying over a flat, non-rotating Earth.
So you are accepting one part there as fact, where it says flying over. Go back to it. Don't skip that. Go back to that, please.
No, I'm going forward because there it is again.
Wait. We need to discuss that sentence that you had up. Don't be scared, Santos. Don't be scared that I'm going to debunk you in front of everyone. But please bring that back up. Well, bring that back up then. Bring it back up so that we can. Go on, bring that back up. Right.
There it is.
So, let's read that together, shall we? This report derives and defines a set of linearized systems matrices for rigid aircraft of constant mass flying in a stationary atmosphere of a flat non-rotating Earth. Now, the part there that you guys take as fact is the stationary atmosphere of a flat non-rotating Earth. But let's look at the other things that says that. It says rigid aircraft. Now, is there any such thing as a rigid aircraft? Does rigid aircraft exist? Or do they have control surfaces and stuff? Now let's look at the next bit. A aircraft of constant mass. Do aircrafts have constant mass? Or do they burn fuel, which loses mass over time? So what you're doing there is you're taking one... No. Wait, I haven't finished. What you're doing there is you're taking one part of a sentence, saying that that's true, and ignoring the other things which are clearly not true, because there is no such thing as a rigid aircraft, and there is no such thing as a constant mass of an aircraft.
Of course.
No, really?
No.
Oh, really? How much fuel do they put in those jets' wings? How much fuel
my God.
do they put?
Are you a jet fuel hoaxer as well? Because that's fucking hilarious.
No. You
mean to tell me that 40...
He's going to say it. He's going to say it. He's going to say it, guys. He's going to say it. Come on.
40 truckfuls of fuel go in those wings, and it takes off with 40 truckfuls.
Fucking hell.
What are you getting fingered over there? What's going on?
They even tell you themselves...
I'm using my face protection pillow.
That those engines run on 90% on air. They tell you that. 90% of those engines run on air. They tell you in the manual. You can see that anywhere. You can see when they talk about jet engines, they tell you they can run on compressed air. They're just air compressors.
You think that it runs on compressed air? Jet engines take in air to compress, but they need fuel to actually make that happen. Fuck me. So anyway, stationary atmosphere, that's another part, which would mean there would be no wind, which isn't a thing that happens. So what you're doing is misunderstanding modeling. Everything they're doing there is talking about modeling, which means that they simplify for... It's very true that you misunderstand.
Every single thing.
Yeah,
every single thing is being misunderstood, and you got all the answers, right?
And once again, you are committing the fallacy of stolen concept by referring to a NASA document trying to claim that the Earth is flat. Stolen concept fallacy, once again.
Say that the Earth is flat and stationary.
No, it didn't.
Read it again.
Right, please. Show me where it says the Earth is flat and stationary. Show me where it says that.
All right, let's have a look at this document. Central Intelligence Agency. Central Intelligence Agency. Well, let's go to 5128.
Wait, hold on. Elf just made another claim that it says the Earth is flat and stationary.
Rudolph, I'm gonna show you. Listen, just open your ears, all right?
Yeah.
Open your ears. We got more content.
So you can't substantiate your claim once again. Brilliant. No worries. This has been the worst display.
This is a Russian document, Central Intelligence Agency, saying the shape of the Earth is not known.
Then we can formulate a potential only for the points of physical surface of the Earth.
I don't hear Porkface.
Just stunned them into silence.
I'm reading the document, so just give me a second.
Hey.
Hear you, Porkface.
Please tell me he gave up.
I'm reading the document, dumbass.
Vaccine. Is he dying yet? Are you dead?
Is everything on?
Can you hear me? Have you forgotten how to tech again?
No, he's still alive. Oh, what a shame.
Have you forgotten how to use your audio again? This is incredible.
Porky, you're mute.
No, I'm not. I'm not muted. You can't use your fucking tech.
What happened? He's reading. What is he doing? I can't hear him.
Why can't you hear me? What is wrong with your technology?
We'll continue.
Logan, is he on?
What is wrong with you guys?
No, talking because we can't hear him.
3 weeks to prepare this, guys. 3 weeks.
We can't hear anything.
This is beautiful.
Not speaking at all.
We can't hear you, Porkface.
Well, that's because you don't know how to use technology.
Anyway, CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, the shape of the Earth is not known.
Why can't we? What's wrong with the?
I don't know, because you need an entire team and still can't get your fucking tech right. This is beautiful. Oh God, honestly, this is the worst destruction of a flat Earth I've ever seen in a debate, guys.
I mean, the speaker guy.
No. No, he's not. He's not.
I've been talking. I've been talking. Can you hear me? I promised you guys a dumpster fire, didn't I? I fucking promised you a dumpster fire.
Can't have. Fucking can't have, man.
Yeah.
No, because he's still not talking. Look.
I've been talking over and over. Oh my goodness. I've been talking, but you know, you guys just can't hear me because you're fucking morons, don't know how to tech. Even though you've got an entire team of talking monkeys working with you.
No, he's fucking with us. No.
I'm not fucking with you. I'm talking. Right, let me show you that I'm not. Let me bring up the Zoom to show.
How's he going to hear it?
Display one.
I'm just testing. All right, Rudolph. Take a chill pill. Go get vaccinated again.
Just so we can see.
Right with you, okay?
I am talking. My green is going up, showing that I am talking. Once again, they cannot fucking technology.
I've muted something here, I think.
You fucking hell! This is hilarious.
Take a break.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Take a chill pill. I see your facial expressions are showing a lot. Relax.
They keep muting me, but they're also
your wife
so dumb.
over to make you some, you know.
They're also so dumb that they don't realize they can stop me unmuting myself. It's fucking brilliant. Oh, now they've set up to stop me unmuting. I see. And now they've cut their audio off completely. Look, they've got a fucking tech team and they can't even make it work. This has been the best. Oh my god. And they keep muting me now. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even know what to do. Oh, once again the host muted me. Unmute. Unmute. There we go. Can you hear me yet? No, you've broken it, haven't you? Fucks. Okay, I'm going to read super chats until they get back because you guys have been ridiculously generous with the super chats. Oh, I've got put a poll up. Is this the worst flat Earth defeat ever? I'd like to see what you guys think about how this is going. To me, right, today, I've got like a weight lifted off my shoulder after all the drama bullshit's over with for me. So I've come here for fun with these fucking morons. I knew it would be a dumpster fire, and it really has been. Let me go and get my super chats up so I can actually read them out to you, because the studio is dumb and doesn't work properly. But you guys have been ridiculously nice with the super chats tonight. And I want to say that the support that you give me is insane, and I could never thank you all enough. I know not everyone's able to super chat, become members, etc. The best way to help support the channel, if you can't do that, is to share my videos and stuff on Twitter. And please, for the love of God, share this video. Please, for the love of God, share this video. Oh my God, please share this video. That's members. Oh, I've gained a bunch of members today as well. Fuck me. You guys need to, you're so incredible. I'm getting up the super chats. Hold on. Supers. Well, you can see the talking monkeys. They're still trying. I can't hear a word they're saying. I'm unmuted. I'm talking. Nothing's coming through from them at all because they don't know how to use Zoom. I wonder if I'm talking on their channel. Someone go and check if I'm actually talking on their channel, because I can't hear a thing they're saying. I've not got them muted or anything.
Times the speed of sound.
Oh, you've made it work.
The speed of sound.
You've made it
work.
No
vibration,
there we go.
And you don't feel any vibration.
Can you hear me now? If you figured it out?
A sort of Earth flying around the sun at Mach 88.
Actually, this is better. We don't hear it, right?
Have you? You still don't hear me.
All right. So
still don't hear me.
You're traveling at Mach 88.
They can't make it
around
work.
the sun.
No, we're not traveling at Mach 88. Mach is relevant to an atmosphere.
How stupid you are, and you follow this degenerate.
Oh my god. Mach 88 doesn't exist in space.
Shill.
Oh my goodness. Right, so we're just going to let them rant on while I read the super chats because I've absolutely destroyed them. So the first super chat I got was from Jackalope Herdmaster, said $5 alcohol fund for FTFE. Yeah, what they're going on about right now is Mac.
In a perfectly soft atmosphere with butterflies and birds flying around.
Oh, now they're not understanding gravity.
And it's hurtling through space at 66,600
Wow, this is all the debunked stuff we've heard years ago. Can you hear me yet?
Hey, let's pull up some videos of the pilots. Let's do that.
Yeah,
can you hear me yet? Yeah. All right then. Next super chat is from. All right, here's what's happening, guys. They can hear me. They probably got me muted on their end so that they can just try and have a soapbox to keep going. I've not got them muted. Well, I do right now so that I can do my super chats.
Am I sharing my screen?
Let me see. They still can't hear me because they're just.
No, we hear you. We just.
Oh, you do. You do hear you.
Yeah,
right,
of course we hear you. We just don't wanna. We don't want to hear you.
Okay, guys, all you truth seekers, the Earth is not spinning. Here is in the scriptures, 1 Chronicles 16:30.
Oh, who cares? Oh, actually, the Bible specifically says that the Earth rotates to see these. Wait. Hold on.
The earth and firm.
The Bible specifically says that the Earth rotates.
The
Bible says the Earth rotates. The Bible says the Earth rotates. The Bible says the Earth rotates.
So that it never can be shaken. Isaiah 45.
The Bible says the Earth rotates.
Who made the earth and fashioned it, he himself fixed it fast. All right.
Bible says the Earth rotates.
What do you mean? I'm not on my channel, we're not. Go to Mr. Astrotheology.
Yeah, all right. Good. No, if we're on...
Okay, let's continue on.
Yeah.
Let's continue on with this without this fucking retard with a degenerate mother.
Wow, they're lovely people,
in the
aren't
Bible, guys. They took it out. Flat Earth. Here it is in the Bible, in 2 Samuel. Bible, flat Earth. There it is. Here we've got Rudolf Steiner.
Actually, from the original Bible, it says
mankind take
Joshua
it for granted
42.
The sun is fixed in the middle of the planets.
Behold,
these planets revolve around it.
Okay.
Exactly.
In the near future, it will be realized.
All right, okay. I'm just going to read super chats while they show a bunch of nonsense there, guys. If they can hear me on their side now, I'm just. In fact, I wonder if I can turn myself up for them. Let me bring this. Test speaker and microphone. Yes. Oh man, I can't actually adjust the settings to increase my volume on their side. Now, let me see if more. No, they've got it locked down now. So we're just going to read super chats, guys, and enjoy these guys being nuts. Showed no evidence that the Earth is flat, just a bunch of already debunked shit. So let's get back to the super chats, shall we? I don't even need them on screen at this point. I'll stay in the call in case they want to
experiment, but on.
We'll go back to them every now and then, just listen to them. They've got no interest in listening to me or actually having a conversation, so not that I really had one for them. But anyway, so super chats. Where were we? Bella Charge, $5 million. I got the gas. Who has the lighter to get this dumpster fire going? Oh, it fucking lit straight away. Silfredo Sabrina for $2 says Santos got the insults down. Let's keep it classy. Fog Repair Ship Akashi, one of my personal sock accounts, says for $2, called it, they can't tech, bunch of monkeys. Don't you mean to monkeys? Guys, thank you for the super chats, you guys. And we've got Fog Repair Ship Akashi for $2. If you need a hype man, you have admitted defeat. Preben Andre for 50 Nokia says, man, it's just Zoom, how dumb are they? I'm starting to get a headache thanks to the beautiful birthday present FTFE. Oh, but yeah, let me just quickly show you... he did say that he would come on his own. I'll find that later. I don't need to right now. But yeah, he did tell me he would come on his own.
Freedom is slavery.
Are you still going on?
Ignorance is strength.
Are you
He's showing
still babbling?
that
are you still
Santa
babbling?
ballers are fuckwits.
Yeah, they are. Santa ballers are fuckwits. I don't even think people watching on their side can think they won this debate, honestly. Stringer News 1, massive channel supporter. Thank you for $2. Says kick the Guido. I wanted to expose them. I've done a good job of that tonight. Delco's Man, $5 says these guys are beyond words. Roki Thane, $5 Canadian says whiskey money for FTFE. I'm amazed tonight will be more painful than last night. Amazing. Jackalope Herdmaster for $5 says, oh, sorry, what's going on? Oh, they've kicked me. They've kicked me. They've rage quit. Not only did they lose the debate, they've rage quit. Toon, I'm going to send you a link. There we go. The debate is over because they've now rage quit and kicked me. Just set up a new Zoom and send Toon a link. There we go. Let's make sure that I've got my Zoom working. You hear that? Yeah, there we go. Testing. Right, okay. If Toon comes in, he should be able to connect automatically. Anyway, back to this super chats because you guys are fucking amazing. Stringer News 1 for $2 says Santa sounds bitter. Yeah, worst Santa ever, right? Jackalope Herdmaster for $5 says, oops, I might have added a little too much gasoline to the dumpster. The fire is already out of control. This could be seen from the ISS. Preben Andre for 100 Nokias says, I'm going to convert you, fight. Just take your brain out and start to think about it. It's starting to make sense now. Oh, wait, how do I tie my shoelaces? Lol. Fucking flat earthers. Yeah, exactly. That's how they sound. String News 1 for, no, read that one. Mouth Breather, $5. Santa looks held together by paper mache and sticks. He actually needs this jersey. Sure, Guido reject to help him, Craig. Floshkin Gaming for $2 says, are they soft sits too? Probably. Logical Hillbilly for $5. Anyone stupid enough to believe the Earth is flat would never have the intelligence to operate any technology. Luke Firewalker for €2 says, I had my second vaccine and I'm still alive. Lol. Yeah, my wife did. She's still living. And there's people that took it months ago that are still alive. Do they really think that, like, the majority of the world's population are going to drop dead in 6 months? What are they going to do when that doesn't happen, huh? Fucking idiots. Delco's Man, $5 says, normally forwarding these kind of things to police is stupid, but in this case, I'd say it's very needed. These people are not stable. Oh, don't worry. There's already a police reporting process. Folker Periship Akashi, $2. I apologize for insulting monkeys, FTFE. Yeah, I do it quite often. I'm sorry as well. Oh, here is MC Toon. Let's let him get connected. Luke Firewalker, €5. Flat Earthers use fancy equipment but don't know how to use it. I can't even. Toon, hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Did you enjoy the nuclear dumpster fire?
That was amazing.
I think that may be the best debate I've ever been part of.
There's a problem. There's a problem, Craig. Like, I had the dumbest last night, and now you need to one-up me again.
I just did, right?
It's like, who can get the dumbest of the dumb?
I know. They're getting stupider. And this is the guy that was featured in Eric Dubé's fucking movie, man.
Oh, yeah. How pathetic. Oh, this guy, in the movie, it was this guy who had his face in the middle of the sun who was declaring that Neil deGrasse Tyson was going to burn in hell for saying that the earth is a sphere. This guy's in a wacky cult. It's insane.
Oh my god, so far we've got 328 votes. Is this the worst Flat Earth defeat ever? 81% say yes and 20% say no. That 20% is obviously his fans. But I think even his fans can't see this as a win for him, surely. Like...
No. Oh my, all right, I lost it when he went into the jet hoax, the jet fuel hoax thing. Oh, stupid. Poor guy, what a moron.
Oh, fucking hell.
Absolute idiot.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like he doesn't, he's like, I don't care. I'm going to just get rid of any potential credibility that anybody ever might have for me and go jet fuel hoax.
What did you think of his model?
It wasn't a model. It was, everything's a toroid. Therefore, it's true. Because I said it's true. Oh, gosh.
I'm so broken. I beg everybody that is in this community, take this video and make video and take this debate and make videos on. Please, Toon, please make a video on your channel based on this debate. I'm begging you, Mr. Sensible,
Absolutely.
Katz, Simon Dan, Huge Arse, all of you, everyone that is in this debunking community, take this debate and please, for the love of God, make videos on it. I'm begging you. It's going to be so good. I've only been this broken when I spoke to Mallory the first time.
Well, and never once. I mean, Santos basically never spoke. It was the elf the whole time.
Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry, General Shade. I don't know why your mod's not there. I've just put it back on. Yeah, no.
His elf is so mad.
He's so triggered.
Oh. All right. Yes. Santos is a sovereign citizen or a free man on the land. I've watched some of his videos, and he got in trouble. He lives in Australia, right? He got in trouble for something, and he's like, I'm not going to pay it. I'm going to make them pay it because they owe me money. Because my birth certificate and some garbage like that. And he's going to send them a bill to the government.
And when he showed that video of the rocket doing the yo-yo D-spin, I was like, oh my God, how are they still pushing this crap? When there's literally videos of the guy that made that rocket explaining the mechanism. I mean...
Well, and then the contrast. The guy talking in Italian pointing at things.
Yeah,
is what they call proof.
What was that? What was that machine? It looked like a pinball machine with some lights on it.
I don't know what it was, but when he said it connects to Earth energy and to Sol energy, well, he just left science.
Yeah.
And wait, and that guy worked with Marconi?
Yeah.
But Marconi died in the 30s.
I love that a whole bunch of their evidence was things that people had said in like the 15th and 16th hundreds, and it's...
Oh yeah,
oh
quotes.
My God.
For them, quotes are proof apparently.
Toon, do you want him on your channel? Because I will forward him you his email.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah. Oh my God. Someone recommend Santos. Oh my God, I want to see Schrodinger debate him on SovSit stuff.
Oh man.
Oh yes, Philosophy Gaming just for $2 said there, get Schrodinger to. So there's actually going to be a debate. Let me announce this whilst we're here. There's going to be a debate between me and Schrodinger about who's dumber, flat earthers or sovereign citizens.
And I have agreed to moderate that.
That's right. Yeah, MC Toon has agreed to moderate that, and it's going to be 2 weeks from Sunday, basically. Said you can moderate on a Tuesday, so let's pick a Tuesday. That's fine. Yeah, no, that's cool. We'll do it on a Tuesday so that it suits your... Absolutely, no worries. I've just seen the message from Schrodinger there. So yeah. But yeah, that's going to be a good debate. Schrodinger's an amazing guy, and I'm not jealous at all that he's got like 110,000 subscribers.
No, I'm not jealous either.
Oh my God, the debate's gone on for so long that my background is finished playing. There we go. Oh my God, Toon, thanks for popping on. I just wanted to get your opinion on how that went, and to beg you to make a video, and I'll give you his email so you can get him on your channel because he seems very up for debate.
Yes. Well, all right. Thanks, and enjoy the rest. We'll see you later.
See you later, dude. Thank you very much.
All right. Bye.
There's MC Toon, guys, who is one of my favorite people in the world. If you are not subscribed to MC Toon, then you are missing out on some of the best flat earth debates ever. I mean, he is an amazing debater. I'd say he's easily as good as me, if not better in a lot of regards. He's able to keep a lot calmer. He's got a lot more evidence prepared with his entire website, mctoon.net. And he is the master of triggering Flerfs by being nice to them. So if you guys would like to see more Flat Earth debates, because it's not just me that does them, MC Toon does them every Tuesday on his channel. And he's usually got some great guys on there. We tend to share Flat Earthers back and forward. So if you enjoy watching Flat Earthers get absolutely eviscerated, make sure you drop MC Toon a massive sub. Alison just said, next time get a fatty with a brain. They don't exist. Oh my god, I can still see here people in the chat. Reshi Stammer says, light does not travel. It sets up a disturbance in the medium itself. When you flap your arms in the pool, you're not emitting anything. You're setting up a disturbance in the medium, the water. Yeah, there is no medium in space. Light is a self-propagating wave. We've done plenty of experiments on that. And again, all our understandings of light and the electrons and everything allows this to actually happen. 400 votes, 78% say yes, this is the worst Flat Earth defeat ever. No, I didn't rage quit. They booted me. I mean, maybe they just forgot how to use their Zoom properly again. But anyway, let's get back to reading the super chats, because there is so many of them, you amazing people. Where did we get to? And we've got Logical Hillbilly for $5 says, mouthy keyboard warriors, you know when they go out, they keep their hands in their pockets and never make eye contact with anybody. Hashtag scary bitch. Yeah, Team Skeptic, hashtag scary bitch. Pivot Croy for €5 says, leave it to the Flerfs to bring a simplified image to help children understand the universe and not look into the real model. You got this, FTFE. Oh yeah, that was a fucking easy debate. Like, here's a hard truth for you guys, right? Like, a year and a half ago, like maybe in 2019, my stepdad bought me this as a notebook so that I could have some stuff to do with debates. And the last time I made any notes, well, that's actually shopping lists now, but I used to put dates on it and stuff. All right, the last time I made any notes about a debate, I usually put the dates on them, was July 2000, no. August 2019. So maybe a month after I got this, I just stopped making notes on debates, because you don't need to. If you've done this once, you've done it 1,000 times. Flat Earthers don't need preparation to debate. They're fucking morons. CM Dogplay for $4.99 says, I thought FTFE was going to debate Santos, not a Jersey Shore Season 2 reject. Santos was very passionate about his body. Look at this Adonis of a man, he was saying. That's creepy. I mean, then again, he did send me hundreds of emails calling my mother a dirty whore with a vagina smelling of shit and threatening to kill me twice. So what can you expect? Alison for $2 says, why is all navigation based on a globe? Because it's a globe. They wouldn't have answered your questions, so, I mean... Connor Silver for $2, Santos, tell your boyfriend to shut up. Please no homosexual references, but I get what you're saying. Connor Silver for $2 says, Santos... no, it's read that one. Alison for $2 says, can Santos provide evidence? No, he can't. Declos Man, $5, the best part is atoms don't actually look like they're commonly shown. It's just so that it's easy to understand in textbooks. Dunning-Kruger 101. And 102, 103, 104, 105. Floss for King Gaming for $5, who says, wonder how this guy sees what's under the flat earth. Too bad he gish galloped away too quick. Fog Repair Ship Akashi for $2 says, the model of the atom has changed, Santos. Yes, it fucking has changed, apparently. Tim Tully for $10 says, the ancients had no grasp of medicine, topography, or navigation. Should we then discard everything we now know? Maybe. Half Human Zombie for $5 Canadian says, laugh my ass off, a flat earth in a globe shape. What? Oh, right, with the toroid. I see what you mean. Yeah, their flat earth is curved, apparently. Fog Repair Ship Akashi, $5 says, as your SOP, I will now quote Martimer 81. If you resort to death threats before arguing your case, you admit to not having a case. Yes. Nick Rupert for $1.99 says, this dude is mentally ill, like thought disordered. Absolutely. Tim Pryor, $5 says, what a weak argument. Then by his own logic, he was taught the flat earth, therefore indoctrinated. Fog Repair Ship Akashi for $2 says, send this guy to Martimer, he's Spirit Science 2.0. By the way, does anyone know who that elf that he had with him was? Is that like someone in the flat earth community that's known? Or is it just like, some person that Santos keeps around in a cupboard or something. I'm not sure. Razik9 Flatter Tear Drinker for 50 Nokia says, geez, here's for putting up with these disgusting people, not only showing them who's boss, but absolutely stomping them. Yeah, what was interesting and funny for me was that he'd sent me a bunch of messages saying, no, I'm going to be in control of the Zoom, but I controlled that entire fucking debate. I controlled that. I was deciding what was happening. I wouldn't let them have control because fuck them. Alison for $2, Flat Earth debunked itself, congratulations. Lauren T, $3.99, they're aping spirit science, Paul Martimer. Philosopher King Gaming, $2 says, Pine Tree exists, Santos. I don't understand that reference, but okay, thank you. Philosopher King Gaming, Logical Hillbilly, $5, Santos Little Helper needs a good slap on the nose with a newspaper, bad doggy. Yeah, Santa and his little elf, that's what they are, they're Santa and the elf. Philosopher King Gaming, for $2, says, all atoms are the same, neon sign makers are angry. Yeah, it's a neutron plane of existence because of the atom. Yeah, most of the atoms in the universe don't have neutrons, dude. Megalyn for $5, Sega Genesis dollar says, Santos, you're not even wrong. I know, there's wrong, then there's Santa. Matthew Smith, $5, FTFE used to be quite shite at debates. After watching your first debates to how good you are now, it's hard to believe you're the same guy. Well, that's what happens 500 debates later. I watch some of my early debates and cringe. I watch some of my early videos and cringe. I'm aware that when I started, I was very amateur. I like to think I've got better. Don't get me wrong, right? I'm not a debater because I don't do debates. Look at the title of this show that you're watching right now. What's either side of the word debate? That's right, it's a debate. There is no debate with a flat earther. It's as simple as that. They don't understand debate. They don't understand evidence. They don't understand conversations. Yes, I was trying to trigger the fuck out of them, but you still see how they wouldn't even have had a proper conversation. So, I'm not a debater because you can't debate flat earthers. I just provide dumpster fires for you, and I hope you love them. Philosopher King Gaming for $2 says, just control F first Tesla paper. No Aether in sight. Yeah, Tesla said everything was Aether. No, he fucking didn't. Tim Pryor for $5 says, love how flat earthers always quote people that didn't think the earth was flat. I know, that's another stolen concept fallacy. Conor Silver for $5 says, hey Thanos, did you include Bob Nadell and his 15 degree per hour in your playlist? Thanks, Bob. I think you meant Santos, and it must have corrected to Thanos because maybe you type Thanos quite a lot on your phone. Conor Silver for $5. Santos, you think millions of people will be laughing at this? I didn't even know you could count that high on your fingers and toes. Oh, he's right. There's going to be lots of people laughing at this. Lots of people laughing at this. Just not in the way that he thinks. Better Charge, $2 New Zealand says, most of us already regret the lost brain cells. I do apologise. Folker Persha Pakashi for $5 says, Santos for Dumbfuck of the Year 2021. He has no evidence, assumes he has all the evidence, thinks he's smarter than everyone, and full Dunning-Kruger. He has it all. Conor Silver for $5 says, it's a good thing Santos doesn't care what people think of him. I suspect they think of him as little as possible. Caucasian Cessation for $2 says, the Italian fellow had a carnival sign. Yeah, that was definitely some fucking kind of carnival machine. I need to look into that. I don't think that's what he said it was at all. Perf for $2 Canadian says, triggered. Yeah, they were. Tim Pryor, $5 says, FTFE puts the Morley experiment on screen and reads it. These two yahoos' response is, nuh-uh. That's Flat Earth's general response, isn't it, really? Nick Rupert for $4.99 says, these guys are actually mentally ill. Welcome to the Flat Earth. Frogger Persha Pakashi for $5 says, oh, wait, it's amazing how my own sock is sending me all those super chats. I'm just paying myself. Did you notice that the elf always chimes in on hard questions, the FTFE? That is why Santa brought his elf, because the elf is needed to deflect questions. General E. Shady for $2 says, so glad I emailed Santos and got him here so dumb. Yeah, thank you, dude. But what obviously what you sent him to start with triggered him, even though it wasn't really that nasty, but thank you. I was only saying I didn't know you to kind of, not implicate you in them being shitty and stuff. So obviously, thank you very much. Eddie Reese for $5 says, Flat Earther, I don't want to look up anything. Also, Flat Earthers, do your own research. I'm going to ruin this name, so I apologize. Alamarju for $2. I'll be rich if I get $1 on every deflection. Yeah, if I had $1 for every time a Flerf had deflected a question, I'd have all of the world's money. All of it. Like, every single bit. Luke Firewalker, €5. Outrageous. A guy, Buzz, on vacation wants to be left alone. Such a shame. Yeah, they were just passengers where they were. Leave them the fuck alone. Stop harassing them, demanding they put their hand on a Bible. I'm so happy that that guy got punched. Paul Anderson for $5. Does anyone else smell burnt toast? Every time I talk to a flat earther, actually. Draco Fire for 500 Japanese yen. Thank you very much, dude. I thought the talk of Mallory was funny, but in the 20 minutes I've been able to watch so far, this debate has outclassed that conversation 10 times. The Fort Report for $10, thank you. My first super chat for FTFE. I popped your super chat, Cherry. Woo! From TN in the US. I don't agree with you on God, but I think you're an intelligent human being, and I hope the best for you. I don't like Flerfs using God and Flat Earth. No. Obviously, I am not religious. I don't have a faith in God or anything. And genuinely, I don't mind if people have a faith in God. Because they don't tell me about it. You know? They don't tell me I'm going to hell because I don't believe in God. They don't tell me that I'm an idiot because I don't think the Bible said flat earth. That's cool. Have God. It doesn't bother me. But when you start trying to force that belief on me and tell me that I'm a retard for not thinking that Magic Sky Daddy exists, then I'm going to fight back. But thank you for your super chat. I really do appreciate it. Draco Fire, no, I've read that one. General E. Shady for $2 says, thank me later, Craig. This is fucking hilarious. Thank you, General. Thank you very much. Quicky's a Sprinkler for $2. Thank you for this. It's been hilarious. Yeah, I needed this. And you guys obviously have been following me the past few days and shit, and there's been a lot of drama, and this was needed. Draco Fire, 500 Japanese yen. This is easily the funniest stream I've ever seen, and I've barely watched 20% of it. Let me refresh the page because so many more came in. Oh my god. You guys are so generous. It blows my mind every time. How much have I got to scroll down? Stop it. Rick Hansen for £5 says, I think he put you on hold when he gets some more presents on his sleigh. Peasants, I went there, sorry. K Opossum for $5. I've worked in aviation for over 10 years and I've learned so much about airplanes from these chuckleheads. Jet engines don't need fuel. Fuck me. Nathan Thompson even said that Formula 1 cars don't need fuel. Peter's Prime for $5 Australian says, it bothers me when fellow Aussie can be so dumb. The fact that Australians can be flat earthers blows my mind. Lord Illuminous Pooh for $5. I'd like to imagine a world where there is no plagiarism. Some say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. The Fort Report for $10 says, just when I thought my super chat wouldn't be relevant to this debate, they bring up the Bible to try and say the earth is flat. Just want to say I believe in God and I'm a globe earther. Just like 99.99999% of people that believe in God and the Bible, because the Bible specifically says, or talks about the earth rotating, that's how the sun sets. Marek Zeonts for $5 PlayStation Network dollars, who is the one that is going to be helping me get these ready for my 50,000 celebration where I'll be giving a bunch away. Liam Wakefield for £2 says, this is what you get from closing the sanatorium. To Dresd for £2 with no message, thank you very much. Christ Puncher for $5 Canadian says, can you ask these dummies if they even know what an atom is? I did, they didn't. Perf for $2 Canadian says, nice conversation with a pair of bricks. Don't be mean to bricks. Philosopher King Gaming for $2 says, someone recommends Santos to Schrodinger. Fucking A. P Barnes, $10 Australian says, if I had to choose between this guy and Flat Earth Aussie Jesus to represent Australia, I'd probably flip a coin and hope it explodes and kills me. Yeah, flip it and hope it kind of lands on the side and slits you down your head, because you don't want either of those representing Australia. Flat Earth Aussie Jesus said, tennis is CGI. Alison for $2 says, next time get a flatty with a brain please, no such thing exists. Alex for $4.99 says, here's my first super chat for that beautiful dumpster fire. You were in top form tonight. Thank you very much. I had fun. Philosopher King Gaming, $2 says, pine trees exist. Santos, interesting. Syed Ahmed, $4.99 says, Santos and Elf call you a shill, and then go on to repeat word for word debunked Flerf talking points. Yeah, I am definitely a shill. NASA pay me. Pretimus Prime for $2. How does an idiot like that get 204,000 subs? Remember, it's a very important point here that think about how dumb the average person is, right? Then remember that half of the world are dumber than that. There you have his subscriber base. Connell Silverfur for $5 says, I'm a little disappointed you didn't get to ask them about atmospheric pressure gradient and their misunderstanding of entropy. Always a winner. Yeah, we could have got there, but they booted me. Pivot Croy for €5 says, been listening since the start. They never showed any evidence, just made baseless claims. Good dumpster fire though, warned my night shift. Glad I could help. I'm never going to stop you keep sending super chats, you amazing people. Why kick a moo cow for $8.85 for $5 says, this is for buying the kids some fried Mars bars. Yeah, Scotland fries everything. You can literally deep fry anything in Scotland. Come to Scotland, try a deep fried Mars bar. Last one, Lord Luminous Poo for $2 says, 3-word joke, stationery store moves. Yeah, thank you very much. Guys, I've had an incredible time tonight. I'm in an extremely good mood. I've got lots more content on the way. Part 2 of my Eric Dubé debunk. There's a music video that's going to be released very soon once I finish recording my part. Sorry it's taking so long. I've got another debate on Friday against Mitchell from Australia, who says he's debunked the globe model by not understanding eclipses. That should be fun. Sunday, I'm going to be on Simon Dan's channel for his 400,000 subscriber, his 100 million view special, which is incredible, although I am personally responsible for 1.7% of Simon Dan's views. And then on Monday, as well as Monday Night Debate, I will be on Simon Dan's podcast. So there's lots coming up. You guys have been amazing tonight. Let me just have a quick look at the chat and say thank you to some people in there. Thank you, obviously, MC Toon. Thank you, PhD Tony. Thank you for Shanti and all the other mods that helped me moderate this absolute dumpster fire. There was a lot of horrific people there, so thank you, everyone. Thank you, Christ Puncher. Thank you, M Slider 49. Thank you, Beaver C, Quickie, Gavin Green, QED, YK Kamukau 85, Draco Fire, Martin H, Professor Phil Bell. All of you amazing people, thank you so much for making what I do the most amazing job I could ever ask for. I'm going to play the intro again just because I think it's quite awesome, and then I'll play my normal outro. Remember, guys, that stupidity is not a right. Fight the flat earth. Good night, everyone. Thank you very much. I love you all. Smack that like button, share the channel, share the stream, hit the notifications so you never miss any of my amazing dumpster fires. You are the best. FTFE 50k coming up. This show is brought to you by brain damage and sniffing too much glue. Pretty sure my neighbour upstairs was angry at me tonight. Hope you enjoyed the dumpster fire. I see you all soon. Remember, stupidity is not right. Fight the flat earth.